Captain Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft 2024 live stream. Happy Sunday, my friends. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are having a great weekend thus far. MN Sports Fan, welcome back. iMan, good to see you. Two Bostons, welcome back. Cammy Lewis, good to see you. Mr. Chris Clark, welcome back as well. Hope you're doing well. We got Swedish Sim Pilot over on the vertical stream. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Some more 340 action for you today. Mr. Mofo, good to see you, buddy. Alex, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Krusty Canada, welcome. Lender Grant, good to see you. Cap UK, welcome. Tony Baldo, good to see you, my friend. Ludwig, good to see you, man. Beam Flicks, good to see you. Guten Morgen, welcome aboard, my friend. Hope you're well. Mr. Nismo, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. XLR, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. We have Mr. Tom in the house. Good to see you. Bomb Tech is back. Welcome. The Canadian Kid, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Captain McGee, welcome back. Goodman, good to see you. Skyflyer 320, welcome back. Diamond Mike, good to see you, my friend. Captain McGee, welcome. We have Nadya in the house as well. Good to see you, Nadya. Welcome back. BQ, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Schmarkak, welcome back. Hope you're well. Mr. Tenure to MOBA, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. I forgot my lights. Hold on. There we go. That should be a little bit better. I won't be getting this plane, but I love seeing something new. There you go. Very cool. Sweet, friends. Welcome. Edelweiss Ops. Real World. Zurich down to Larnaca. Just over 3 hours on the flight time today, friends. Should be a really fun flight. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to fly to Zurich one day in the sim. Beautiful scenery here by MK Studios. Top tier scenery. It's done incredibly well. There's a couple options actually for Zurich as well. I believe we have FS Dream Team, we have MK Studios, and there might be one other one. I think I have the FS Dream Team and I have the MK Studios. MK Studios is definitely above FS Dream Team, but yeah. First flight on Microsoft 24 last night with the iniBuilds A340-300 after 5 hours on descent. You got a Wasm crash. Oof. That is no good, my friend. No good. Just for the CRJ, not the easiest to learn, to be honest. For the RJ, yeah, the RJ is, well, I think once you wrap your head around the RJ, it becomes a little bit more sustainable, if you will. MK Studios is nicer. It is. I would agree with you on that one. I would agree with you on that one. All right, friends, let's go ahead and finish off our streaming week here. with a wonderful 3-hour flight down to Larnaca. We should have some beautiful views along the way, chat. We're going to be, there's our flight route right there. So you can see we're going to pass right over top of like Innsbruck. Close enough to Innsbruck. We should have some beautiful views on the departure and the climb out. All the way across Italy. And then all the way down through the Greek islands. Just to the south of Turkey. And then down and in to Cyprus. Should be a wonderful day of flying, chat. Very much looking forward to this one. Let's zoom in here. We'll get this all set up. I'm not quite sure what runway we're getting for departures. I think we have ATC online. I lied. We do not have ATC online. We have Milano radar. So I guess we're going to be on our own for ATC. The hardest with RJ is to no auto throttle. Once you get used to it, it's easy. Correct. I would agree with that one. Yep. Finally making the jump to 2024 just in time, it seems. Yes, Andy. I mean, I really think when Sim Update 4 becomes public and it's not in beta, I think that's going to be the massive step forward that we really need. Sim Update 3 was a huge step forward, but all the performance increases and fixes and stuff that they've got for Sim Update 4, I think that's going to be the big update. Probably get a couple people over to using 2024 for sure. Is it coming with a 600 variant? I don't think so, Ecamm. I know that Aerosoft is making an A340-600, so I don't think iniBuilds will be doing that, but who knows? I'm not quite sure. Doing my second flight with the RJ and still learning to fly without auto throttle, and it didn't really climb as I wanted, but hey, a challenge is here, and it's healthy. There you go, man. Good way to look at it, for sure. Kevin, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Good, man. So Sim Update 4 performance improvement is mega. Yes, good news. Good news. All right, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. As I mentioned, we're looking at about just over 3 hours, it's saying, for the flight time today. I believe it was 3 hours and 5 minutes. 3 hours and 8 minutes on today's flight. So if we could do it around 3 hours, that would be absolutely awesome. Cool. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. We'll get our external power on. Good. We'll get all of our battery switches, BAT 1, BAT 2, and the APU BAT. We'll bring this beautiful aircraft to life. Very nice. Let's go all the way up top here. We'll get our nav, and nav all set to the we'll get our DEERs all set to the nav position. Very good. Captain Purse can go on. Crew supply can go on. We'll get our nav and logo lights on. APU master start switch can go on. No smoking rolls over to auto, and we will arm our emergency exits. Very, very good, friends. I've already done a couple things now. No, we do not want to attach the pushback tug. GSX is boarding the aircraft as we saw earlier, so we'll let all of that. There's our flight plan. Zurich over to Larnaca. Very nice. 3 hours and 8 minutes. Shows our passengers boarding. 152 of 266. So that's good. I love that it shows it on here. Basically, like, this is your GSX menu now, kind of. I really do like that. I think this tablet is a big step forward for iniBuilds with their tablets. I really do. All right, cool. Let's jump down here. We're going to clear out all of those bad boys. Good. We're going to go to our init ref. Very good. And we'll do our init request. Wonderful. Pull in all of our information here. Zurich over to Larnaca with our alternative LCPH. I'm not even quite sure where that is. Call sign today, AlwaysFlying Yankee. It's going with a cost index of 135. We're going to put that down to like 10 for the climb out. We're also going up to flight level 390, not 290. So we'll do up to 390 for our initial cruise altitude. Now, we'll have to take a look once we depart. It may be 370 initially with a step climb up to 390, but we're going to plug in 390 initially, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Gab, just about to land at a Frankfurt airport, and I'm going to do 2 legs from Frankfurt to Riga. Nice. Enjoy, man. Using your stream to learn how to fly it, very helpful. Nice. Very good, Ludwig. Varun, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Lilo Pilot, welcome back. Hope you're well. It's been a whole year since the iFly 7.3 Max has been out. Has it really already been a year? Man. Great aircraft. Love flying the iFly. Love flying the iFly. We'll be back into that in a couple weeks for sure. All right, let's pull up some weather here into Zurich. Weather is showing winds 260 at 7. 260 at 7. This has us departing on runway 32. I am perfectly okay with that. Shortest taxi in the world, and we get out and we basically get out of everybody's way without any issues. So we're going to probably plan for that one. So let's go to our flight plan. We'll go LSZH Zurich. We're going to be on the Deji 5 Lima departure out of runway 32. So we'll get runway 32, Deji 5 Lima. There it is there. No transition. We'll insert that. Very good. And into Larnaca. I don't know if we should set up an arrival quite yet, just based on the wind. The winds are showing 320 at 10. 320 at 10. Probably want to land on runway 4 if these are the winds. We're not going to plan an arrival quite yet. We'll probably get to an arrival in a couple hours, maybe an hour or two. We'll start setting up an arrival, so we'll just leave that blank for now. As we've got almost all of our flight plan in there anyways, as you can see, all of that. So we'll leave that blank for now, and we'll worry about an arrival once we get a little bit closer to Larnaca, and we can kind of see what the weather's doing on our arrival. Good. Let's go to our initRef tab. We'll go to our init B. Have they added fuel on board yet? It's showing 8,000 kg of fuel. Are you... Is it saying boarding is completed? Let me see down here. 226 of 266. Okay. We'll see what happens here. I don't know if I have to request refueling or if I should just do it automatically. We'll see what it ends up doing. So we're not going to fill out any pages yet. We're not going to do our initref tab. We're not going to do our perf tab either. We have to wait till we have all the passengers on board, and then we can go from there. Is First Officer Henry in the cockpit? He is, yes. I'm actually keeping an eye on him. He was sick last night. That's why there's no camera on today. He was sick last night. Had a little bout of throwing up. I'm not used to this. It could just be normal. I think he's got a little bit of a sensitive stomach. I'm used to Daisy just having an absolute iron stomach. I can probably count the amount of times Daisy threw up on one hand in the entire time that I owned her. So I'm keeping an eye on Henry today, just making sure everything's good. I got home late last night from the family dinner, my Thanksgiving dinner that I went to, and he ate his dinner and everything was fine, and at about 2 a.m. he just started throwing up everywhere. His entire dinner, which is weird, because I got home at like 9:30, and you would think he would have already, you know, processed everything that he ate at like 9:30, but at 2 a.m. he let it all come back up again, so... Keeping an eye on him. Don't be too worried, my dogs puke all the damn time. Yeah, I'm always just concerned with him because of his breed. I'm always concerned that, like, he's got something going on, like a blockage, or he twisted something. And the guy's such he's so crazy, man. The way he runs and rolls around and shit. I'm always concerned that he's gonna, like, twist something up. But anyways, he's seems to be doing fine. He ate his breakfast this morning, and he's now currently playing with his coffee stick, his coffee tree stick. So he seems to be fine. He's giving me the puppy eyes right now because he knows that we're talking about him. Right, Henry? Do you speak? Speak. All right, well, there's a speak, so he seems to be normal. But we'll see. Cap, without inputting an arrival, will the aircraft still calculate your top of descent accurately? Well, we're going to put an arrival in well before top of descent, BQ, so that shouldn't be an issue. Pardon me. We'll have an arrival in well before top of descent, so should be no factor, so to speak. Okay, if we're looking at the Deji 5 Lima departure, initial climb will be 5,000. But we're just going to absolutely send it up to 390. So I'm just going to bug up initially. I'll bug up well, fuck it. We'll just bug up 390. And then we'll go from there. Synaptic A220 has been really silent. That's usually a good thing, Blinky. That usually means they're hard at work. So fingers crossed that's exactly what's going on. I mean, they still have a couple months, man. We've got all of October, we have all of November, and all of December. We've got 3 months for them to put out that airplane. That's still a lot of development time, especially if it's something that they're doing Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday, whatever it may be, right? So, Captain McGee, yes, correct. The EIS-1 and EIS-2 screens are programmed, correct, yes. It does. All right, how are we doing on passengers? I don't know why it seems to be stuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to payload and fueling, import all, and then we're just going to go instant load. Very good. And that should give us all of our weight and balances, and then we don't have to worry about GSX being GSX. Okay, let's go to our perf page. Sorry, let's go to our knit page. We'll go to our knit B page. I'm just going to confirm these numbers up against SimBrief. So 0 fuel weight today should be 150.6. That is correct. Block fuel for today's leg, 26.3. Correct. Beautiful. All right, everything looks good there. Great. Let's go to our perf page now. We'll jump back over here. We're going to go to our takeoff performance. We're going to sync FMS. We're going to sync our live weather. We're going to 176,948. That is correct. Flaps optimum, air conditioning on, anti-ice off, force toga off, and we'll calculate our V speeds and our flex temp. Probably going to give us flex 53. Seems to be a very common number that it's giving us. Flex 53, 35, 38, 45. Flaps 1, 26.3 on the 0 fuel weight CG, and we're looking for a trim value of 5.4 up. Beautiful. We'll confirm all that data. Very good. We'll clear that out. We'll put this guy over to flight plan page. I do like how it's two independent McDo's as well. Upstairs, APU start switch can go on. Very good. We'll get our flight director left side and flight director right side. 1020 is set on the QNH, and we are now just waiting. There's the APU spooling up. Beautiful sounds. Do you have the iniBuilds LCLK? I do, yes. Time Models releasing Bengaluru.
Hello, buddy.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
GMCDH donated 20 Canadian dollars.
My
My cat may be considered as cute, but throwing up kinda takes the edge off that.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm right there with you, my man. Right there with you. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. GMC. Thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate you as always, man. Bluebird 7.5 is like a legend to me because I can't imagine they don't release because of all the times we thought it was going to be released. Hey man, it's coming along. It's coming along. Whew, that's loud. It's not APU screaming at us. My goodness. All right, well, APU is on and available, chat. We'll go APU bleed. Perfect. We'll remove the external power. Very good. We'll get our fuel pumps turned on. Very good. Beacon light can go on. Seatbelt signs are on. And we are good to go, friends. Let's jump back down here. Let's come down here. Let's go to our ground equipment. Let's go ahead and remove chocks, remove GPU. We are going to jump back upstairs. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Very good. We should be good to go here, friends. Should be good to go. Momentarily. CST, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. You gonna get the Boris 777 sound pack when it comes out? Absolutely, Andy. Yes. Safe travels, Cap. I will be watching while I am bass fishing on the lake. It's mid-70s today in New Hampshire. Not many days like this left, dude. You're telling me. It's crazy. Howdy, y'all. Learned a lesson from the 340 cool plane that I rarely fly. Hope this one treats you well. Yep. Hey, man, I'm right there with you, Digi. I'm right there with you, man. I even said that on initial release. I said I don't know how much I'm going to fly this airplane. It's a cool airplane, don't get me wrong. There's something real special about having 4 wings strapped on it. But I'm right with you. I just don't know how much I would end up flying it. You know what I mean? All right, so the tow is connecting. God damn it, I always forget how loud that is. Sorry. The jet bridge should be disconnected now. So if we go down to ground equipment, we should see all of our doors. We're going to toggle arm doors. They will all turn red. Perfect. All the doors are armed. She is locking the gear. No, we're not going to interrupt that. And then we're going to choose for our push which way we want to go. We'll get that done here in a second. Did I say 4 wings? 4 engines. 4 wings, chat. Sorry. Been a long week. I'm tired. Tired. That 9-hour stream on Friday killed me. It killed me. Yeah, chat, there's 4 wings. You didn't know that? Look, like if you look at it, we have 1 wing, we have 2 wing, and then we have 3 wing and 4 wing. See, these are little wings. No problem. That's what I meant the whole time, I promise. We want to go nose left facing east. Correct. Good. Let me make sure nobody's around us. I'm not going to push into anybody. Nope. Good. Park brakes released. Very good. Let's jump down here. We'll get our block time onto run. Engine mode selector will move to the start position. and we will fire up engine number 1. Enjoy, my amigos. With engine number 1 spooling, we've got the box. We've got a good N2 percentage on the rise. Now remember, chat, once we reach 10% N2, we can start engine number 2. So kind of a dual start, but not really. There's 10%. We'll introduce number 2. We're boxed, and we'll keep an eye on our N2 percentage on the rise as well. There she goes. And I'll give you a nice little wing view of these 2 engines spooling up here. We'll believe you, Cap. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention?
Talk about, I haven't stretched yet today.
Even if you're a frequent flyer, we kindly ask that you watch and listen as we go over the important safety features of this aircraft. Your safety is our top priority. Please pay close attention to this important safety.
Is that pushback feeding GSX? Yes, there's full GSX integration.
To tighten, pull the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. In case of unexpected turbulence, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. If the cabin pressure
some group stretches in cruise? My man, you already know.
Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally.
First stretch of the day is
Make
airborne.
Sure to secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is under or beside your seat.
All right, we have 2 good engines over there. Very nice. Wait for the pushback to stop, and then we'll spool up engines 3 and 4. Are the yes, the fan blades are spinning. Look, they have like those aren't fan blades, I don't think. I think that's part of like the inlet. You can see the fan blades are spinning. There's just like there's something on the engines. Look at that wobble. Love the engine wobble on this thing. Yeah, the fan blade is spinning. It's just they have like a thing behind them. I don't know. I'm not an engine aficionado. Park brake is set. Thank you. Engine number 3 on. Boxed. Perfect. Looking for 10% N2. And then we'll introduce fuel number 4. Will there be a 340-600? Tolis is doing that with Aerosoft. Correct. There's 10%. We'll go number 4. And here's these 2. Isn't it more challenging to fly after stretching, or are you just him? No, I'm just him, man. Stator vanes? Is that what they're called? There you go, stator vanes. Thank you, Aerodynamics. And to everybody else who was mentioning that.
Left is clear, right is clear.
How does iniBuilds plan on converting Marketplace to any store with the 340? That's something you'd have to ask them, man. That's above my pay grade. Planning for a takeoff out of runway 25 center in Frankfurt. Nice. Joke of the day, why are spiders so smart? They can't find everything on the web. Sheesh. It's a good one. That is a good one. All right. Looks like we have 4 good engines, friends. Indeed. 4 good engines. Let's get our auto brake over to max RTO. Let's get our ground spoilers armed. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system goes to auto. And we need our trim value of up 5.4. Always amazes me how much up trim this aircraft takes. I'm used to flying like the 320, 321, where it's like 0.2 up. This thing 5.4 on the trim value up. Pretty crazy. All right, upstairs APU and APU bleed can go off. We'll throw ourselves on Unicom frequency 122.8. Good. And there we go. We'll turn it on and reporting. Good. Turn that up. Very nice. And then we'll set our squawk code. We're just going to use squawk 1000 today. Seems what they usually give us in Europe. So we'll go squawk 1000, turn that on, and go to TA. Beautiful. And again, the shortest taxi right out there, chat. Looks like we got a couple airplanes parked over here at Hotel 3, so we'll join them in the queue. Park brake is released. And let's get our taxi on here, friends. We'll go upstairs. Taxi light can go on. Good. Why are these guys landing on the Why are these guys landing opposite runways? We'll go flaps 1. Look at the size of this flap, dude. Crazy, man. All right, we'll go in behind that Swiss, let him out of the way. Very good. We'll do our takeoff config test. Hold it. Good. ECAM no blue. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Flap config? Yeah, I usually do it when I'm like just starting my taxi. Why are they landing 1-4? The winds are 3-2. No, they're not. What are the winds? Variable at 3. Interesting. Okay. Aren't flap sounds totally incorrect? I have no clue. I've never heard the flap sounds on a 340. IRL landing runway 14, departing runway 16? The fuck? The winds were like 260 at 8 when we first loaded in. They've now since changed to variable at 3. How many airplanes we got coming in? Somebody said final runway 16. All right, well, it's just him. We'll go from there. We'll follow these guys and hold short.
Traffic at Alliance 11 heavy, north final, runway 14,
Potential A340 route is Air Tahiti, Nui to Papate to Auckland. Huh. That could be fun. Ooh, look at a Cypress 320. Very nice. Michael, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Happy Sunday, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. We have a Condor and a Cypress 320 in front of us. Nice. Second joke of the day. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and me, something smells. Jesus. You really going to tap out all your dad jokes already? You only get 2 per stream. What's the plan for Wednesday? I have no clue. Maybe in the Phoenix. We only get 1 flight sim stream next week. The rest of them are going to be Battlefield. 1 flight sim stream. All right, we're going to hold short right here. That's us. And we're waiting for the... I think it was a Swiss on final or something like that. You get 3 per stream? I thought it was 2. I always thought it was 2 dad jokes per stream was your limit. And then we're cutting you off. You're cut off. It could be wrong. Krazza says only 1. You only get 1 stream. Ooh, look at that. Edelweiss, what's he in? He was a heavy, so he's in a 330 maybe? Hopefully he can vacate the runway right here and he doesn't have to go all the way down. You can see his reversers out spraying. Let's see if he makes it. Is that a 350? Ooh, that's a 350. Let's see where he ended up going. Because aren't we taking all of the... yeah. Alright, he made Hotel 2. Very good. So he should actually be right behind us. There he is. Tree Fitty. Hello. Nice looking plane, chat. Nice looking plane. Yeesh. You like the 350 or the 340? Alright, these guys are lining up and going now. Perfect. Why is there always water spraying behind other aircraft on VATSIM on takeoff and landing? I'm not sure why it does that. Yeah. You're looking at your replacement. Yeah. How was that landing? I didn't see his landing. I just saw him running down the runway. There he is there.
Zurich traffic, Condor 5 Alpha Tango lining up runway 32 behind departing traffic, Zurich.
Alright, he's departing. We've got the Condor in front of us lining up. Very good. We will follow suit. How to get the landing gear for this model matching? It's always messes up for me. Oh, don't worry, it messes up for me as well. It's very random. I'm not quite sure what causes it, what doesn't cause it, but I get that as well. That was you in the Edelweiss 350? Oh shit, nice. Very cool. Where were you coming from, Yoham? You coming off of a long haul or a short little flight? You're coming in from Vancouver? Holy shit, dude. Would you do an overnight? It's a long flight, dude. All right, we're going to hold her short right here. Perfect. We'll watch the Condor depart. There he is there. Very nice. What's the big difference between 2020 and 2024? I can hardly see any differences. I mean, performance for me is much better in 2024. Visually as well, I think 2024 is much better visually. It just looks so much cleaner. So excited for the Boris 777 sound pack. It's going to be the same effect of revival it did for the 737. I agree. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, overnight took off around midnight PST. Damn. Crazy, man. CRJ behaves so well on landing but climbs super slow. Yes. Is this a new package for Microsoft? Sorry, what do you mean by that, David? Last joke of the day, what did one boat say to the other boat? Are you interested in a little romance? Jesus, dude. Oh boy. Don't quit your day job, Varun. Oh god, dude. I thought it was a new aircraft for it, not previously seen you fly it. Yeah, David, so this is done by iniBuilds. This is the iniBuilds A340-300. A340-300. San Diego for a 340? Who flies a 340 into San Diego? That'd be pretty gnarly. Is the Aerosoft 330 Neo coming out soon? I have no clue, dude. I don't really follow anything that Aerosoft does, to be honest with you. Aerosoft completely lost me after that whole 330 debacle. Interesting you find 2024 perf better. I have the same card in VRAM and I'm always bottlenecked. I don't know, man. I mean, just, I think having the right settings.
Well, hello, buddy.
Average Beaver donated $3 Canadian.
Thanks, buddy.
Adding in one additional dad joke token. Also, I get to return my larger tech mouse because the scroll wheel is balked. Any recommendations on a good gaming mouse?
Depends what you like, Beaver. I'm actually trying out a new mouse right now. It's called the Glorious Model O. And I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with it. The Glorious Model O, but I'm usually a Corsair mouse guy. I'm a big fan of Corsair and their mice, but I had issues with my last Corsair, so I decided to try something new based off a lot of reviews that I found online. They sell it on Amazon, believe it or not, Beaver. Glorious Model O. They also have a wireless version. I think it's the Model Q or something, but yeah. The Glorious Model O was the GOAT back in 2021 for Bed Wars. It's a really good mouse. Yeah, I'd never heard of it, SF Aviation. I just did a bunch of like reviews and I saw a bunch of people recommending it, so I figured I would try it. I actually picked it up on sale. There was a big sale on Amazon. So, I like the Model D, tried the Model O in store, and I have the Model D. Nice, very cool. So I'm not alone in this one. Yeah, I mean, price to performance, I mean, it was like $50 cheaper than a Corsair or Logitech mouse, and I really, really like it. Like, really like it. I was quite surprised at how much I like it. Greg, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Cap, are you still using FrameGen mod back from 2023 or others? No, I'm using the built-in FSR3. So no more FrameGen mod. FSR3 is what I'm using. The Super Cap is back in the 340. Look at this gorgeous livery today too. Edelweiss. This is a real-world 340 flight as well. They say it's super weird. If you look at the flight history for this aircraft, they send the 320 or the 340. Looks like the 320 makes the trip most of the time, with maybe once a week they're sending a 340. It looks like, but pretty cool. Pretty cool routing for a 340, if you ask me.
Sir,
I like it.
Alpha Tango is climbing 4.8 for
Sean,
level 350.
40 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I picked up the G502X and I like it, but when the scroll wheel bounces back, it's a no-go. Right now I use a cheap $20 mouse. I would check this one out, to be honest with you, Beaver. Check Amazon. Glorious Model O. I think you would like it. I quite like it as well. I don't know how it compares to the... If you like a bigger mouse, like a wide mouse, you might not like this one, but I really do like it. I'm using a V-Guard gaming mouse. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. All right, friends, let's get the hell out of here. Zurich traffic, otherwise 32 Yankee departing one way, 32 Zurich. All right. Joystick cam goes on, sounds go up. I'd like to take a quick second to shout out today's video sponsor, Thrustmaster. If you're interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using, don't hesitate to click the link that is pinned up in chat or down below. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for the continued support. Throttle's up to about 40%. Very good. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Good. Once we're stable at 40, which we are now, chrono comes on. Let's go flying. Manflex 53 SRS nav auto thrust blur. Takeoff power is set. Knots, we're neutral.
V1.
Rotate. Nice and smooth. Bring her up in the air. There she goes. Perfect. Positive rate. Gear up. Throttles down to climb. Nose over a little bit here. Start gaining some speed. Well, remember, we're fairly light, Goovin. I think you guys have to remember, a lot of the videos that you guys are seeing about the slow climb performance or departure performance on the 340, a lot of that is based off of like high elevation departures, right? This is not a very high elevation and we're very light for a 340, all things considered, right? All right, left turn out. We have a speed restriction, I believe, of 210 knots, so we'll adhere to that. Listen to those hair dryers. Hell yeah. Wait till you see the climb performance once we get up above flight level 230. It's astonishingly slow. Runway turnoff's coming off. Nose lights going off. We'll disarm the ground spoilers here as well. Very good. Have there been any updates to the aircraft on the pre-release version? There's been one update. 7,000 feet, standard baro. Now into the flight levels. Not next week, Sean. Not a lot of flight sim happening next week. We still have that restriction. Still have the leading edge flaps out because of that 210 knot restriction, which will end after this turn. Just finished an hour of PPL. Nice, very cool, BU. Identified, 18 months, my man. Thank you, buddy. Says, starting my training in Toronto Center. Also just got assigned to a flight instructor at my local airport. Very nice. Congratulations, my man. That's absolutely awesome. 10,000 feet, landing lights are off. Keep the seatbelt signs till we accelerate. Sent you a link to a Discord of the mouse that I bought. I got it for €12. Oh, okay. That sounds like a Chinese gaming mouse. What's that brand, like Red Dragon or something like that? I can't remember the brand name. All right, our 210 restriction should end now, I think. Yeah, there it goes. So there's our 210 restriction gone, so we'll nose over. We're at about 13,600 right now. We'll get autopilot 1 on, bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Very smooth flying aircraft. She behaves so well. Speed check, flaps clean. Leading edge is coming in now. Very good. Sounds can come back a little bit. I'll give you some beautiful wing views of our climb out of Zurich. Very nice. Dan Barry's here. Hooray! Would you say it's better than the 350? I mean, in which way are we talking, Savage? That's kind of like the, I don't think it can compare to the 350 because it's such a different aircraft, but I mean, I feel like if we could compare it to anything, let's compare it to like the default 330, the iniBuilds 330. I would say this is definitely a step above the 330 that they have out for 2024. As far as systems go, I would say it's probably on par with the 350. Beaver, 42 months, appreciate you, man. Says Dan was a little too fast with the hooray on this. I agree. He didn't even come in and say hi first. He just went hooray. I'll never get sick of that view, though, let me tell you. That is a beautiful view. All right, let's go to our progress page. So optimum cruise level is 39.5. We're going up to 39, so that's perfect. And you guys want to see terrible climb performance, just wait. Just wait till we get up above flight level 230, as I said. The climb performance goes to nada. I did Delta 737-900 ER ops from Seattle, Vegas to LA yesterday. Nice, very cool. How was the dinner? Oliver, it was fantastic, dude. Absolutely fantastic. Ham, turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, cauliflower with cheese sauce, Brussels sprouts, gravy, and then we had coconut cream pie for dessert, and my aunt made a pumpkin cake, pumpkin spiced cake. I'm not really a pumpkin dessert guy, but sheesh, it was pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. You plan to fly the 340 IRL before it retires? Options are getting tighter after the years. I don't even think it would be possible for me, Ramsey. I mean, unless I planned an entire trip just flying on the 340, I think that's the only way. I had the Thanksgiving sub from Firehouse last night. Dude, Nismo, my buddy loves that. Birdie Man, you'll see him in chat sometimes. He is a huge advocate for that sub. Nabil, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Did you bring leftovers back for us? I did not. I apologize. All right, nice and smooth up here. So let's get the seatbelt signs to auto. Climbing through flight level 220 momentarily. Looking real good. We're going to fly right over the Alps as well, chat. So we should get, as long as it's not too cloudy, we should get a beautiful view of the Swiss Alps as well. I don't eat the turkey and ham. Nah, you need everything, man. Everything on one plate, and then you kind of just mash it all together towards the end. It's real good. Real good. you're a really picky eater? Ah, damn. That sucks. I am definitely not a picky eater. Any mentions of an A340-200? Not that I've seen, Sprelly. Not that I've seen, but I have no clue. I don't know what they have up their sleeve. I don't know if they plan to bring different variants of the aircraft. I'm not sure. When are the Battlefield 6 streams? Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week coming up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. V-Flex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I would say I'm a picky eater, but when I try new things, I love them. Yeah, I can agree with that. Waiting so bad for the 220? We all are, my friend. Don't you worry. Battlefield 6 got pushed back another year and a half. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I played the beta. That game is ready. Mr. Mopar dude. What's up, man? I've really been enjoying the 340, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to fly. You're as red as a lobster? Were you out in the sun all weekend? Enjoying the weather? Some external views? Sure. There you go. Look at that. Sheesh. Look at that behemoth climbing up. No evening stream on Wednesday? Yeah, David. Yeah, he was asking when the Battlefield streams are. We'll be doing Flight Sim on Wednesday. 2 streams on Wednesday, but then Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week coming up, it's Battlefield 6. Spent all day fishing yesterday. Dude, the weather's been incredible, right, Mopar? For October? Pretty weird. Did you change the CRJ sensitivities after the big update? No, I believe I'm running full linear, Ludwig. Can't wait for the L1011 announcement. See, that's not an airplane that intrigues me whatsoever. Love the livery choice today. Hey man, you got to thank the community for that one. They're the ones that put me onto this flight. Pilot Total, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Might go golfing later? Damn. My man's just living life. Who's making the L1011? That was the first plane I was ever on as a kid. iniBuilds is making one. Is this an IRL route? It is, James. Yeah. Maybe back in the Bravo 787? No. I do plan on taking a look at the Bravo, but not on Wednesday. Livery reminds me of a Budweiser. I would say it's one of the more unique, like, European liveries. This one in, like, a Condor, you know? When you get your new PC, will you stick with TAA settings on auto FPS or will you do DLSS? No, I'll probably do FSR TAA, Chris. Keep it the same, man. I really like the look of the TAA. I find it's pretty sharp. Is the 340? Yes, the 340 is only for 2024, Sólríkt. The Condor Candy Cane. There's a cool Condor livery that departed just before us, though. Lennon, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude, on the vertical stream. Welcome back. Gonna have to start calling Mopar dude El Presidente Mopar with all the golfing he does. That's what I'm saying. My man better be shooting even par. Are you a Boeing or Airbus fan? I'm a both. Remember when the fly-by-wire released and you looked at the VATSIM radar? I think I saw dozens of 380s flying OMDB to LAX. Dude, there was so many. So many. Super excited for the NGs to make their way to 24. Just something about them that makes it fun to fly. I agree, Nabil. I agree, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what PMDG has done to the aircraft. I feel like the flight model was a little bit lacking, Nabil, in the NGs in 2020. I felt like it was just like an early adaptation of like what Microsoft 2020 was like. So I'm curious to see what changes they made. And is the aircraft going to feel much heavier? How's it going to fly? I think those are the things I'm most excited for. How's it going to fly? Because they've completely redone the flight model and everything, right? That's what's taken them so long. They've essentially redone the aircraft, so I'm very curious. Very curious to see what they've done. Sad that it's not for 2020 because 2020 I can play at 1440p Ultra without bugs. 24 I have to play on medium to get it to playable. Damn. Yeah. iFly's flight model feels super nice. It does. Yes, I agree. Big fan of the iFly 7.3. I've got a 4080 and use DLSS and auto FPS automatically puts frame gen, but Ocean would use native frame gen. Huh. Shouldn't it use native frame gen? Good news, the PC should be over here within a couple weeks. I'll tell you why later. Okay. Hopefully nothing bad. Did you get a new neighbor yet, Mopar? What planes are you in next week? I'm thinking we'll probably do the Phoenix on Wednesday. I'm thinking maybe Phoenix 320, 321 on Wednesday. And then we got Battlefield Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're becoming a first-person shooter streamer this weekend coming up. iniBuilds A340 will also be available on Xbox or PS5 in December. It should be, Sólríkt. Yep. Oh shit, no way. That's actually awesome, Mopar. So she took the apartment beside you? I have neither the iFly or 2024. What should I get first? iFly and use it on 2020 or get 2024 and wait to get the iFly? Tough call. Tough call, man. I mean, I don't know. Chat, what should he do? I don't want to be the one making that decision. Should try some Scottish winds in Inverness. Blow me off the runway. You have an NVIDIA 40 series or higher, you should use NVIDIA's frame generation rather than FSR, correct? I'm not sure, Chris, to be honest with you. You might have to check. Affirmative, and there's a door between the two. That's actually hilarious. I wonder if it was like an old, like a hotel at some point, Mopar. Is Larnaca Airport in Cyprus popular in Europe? I think so. I don't know. I was about to send an insane Tangia, but my credit card got blocked. Uh-oh. Don't think you've been to Aberdeen yet. Oh, we've definitely been to Aberdeen, James. It's been a while since we've been up to Scotland, but we've been there for sure. Yes. We've done some EasyJet ops up to Aberdeen in Scotland. For sure, for sure. Did you get the 330 in the base of the 2024 package? Yes, Ludwig. Yeah. It is popular, especially by us a lot from the UK. It's like a destination. Why does Edelweiss use a 340 for such a short route instead of the 320? Probably demand, Sólríkt. I'm assuming that it makes sense. If they're selling the seats on a 340, there's probably quite a big demand, right? So, thank you, Dan. I've only been following the channel for a year and a half, so maybe that's why. Could be. Yep. Could be. Alright, how's that climb doing? You want to see terrible climb. There we go. 340, we're climbing 1,000 feet per minute. It's not too bad. She's a slow climb from here, though. They operate the 350 on short hauls to Pristina, Edinburgh, and Palma. It's all about the demand, right? If there's a demand for the flight, they'll definitely do it. Do I like train sim? No, unfortunately, I'm not into trains. Never gone into trains. I know somebody in chat that likes trains, though. I did see the new ship simulator. That kind of looks a little bit cool. 340 goes to Faro, Pristina, and Larnaca as well. Yeah, very cool. Jack, give me 2 seconds. Quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. right, we're back. Thanks, chat. We're okay. I promise. Missing flying so much, but my wings, my leg are still in the hangar, and I still need morphine bandage. Looking for your streams. Help me through this heavy time. Thanks, Cap. Dance. Fingers crossed, my man. The things get better soon, dude. Fingers crossed, my amigo. Did we finally reach cruise altitude? We did. Look at us. Very nice. Let's go to our perf, and we'll bump our cost index up. We'll go like 35. 55? Mach 0.81. There we go. It's saying step climb to 41,000 in 583 miles. Are we actually going to go up to flight level 410? It's looking like we might. That'd be pretty cool. 500 miles? Pretty neat, chat. Pretty neat. Beautiful looking aircraft, that's for sure. All right, we'll bring those sounds down. We'll get some tunes bumping here for our cruise. Doing IAD to MDW right now. Nice. It's even funnier when the flight attendant has the front section guarded. They look over at the door like, you all right in there? Santiago, you can put exclamation point specs in chat. I have a 3080. 3080, my friend. Gap, your stream is YouTube featured today.
How annoyed is Captain right now that chat is asking so many goddamn questions this early in the flight? Oh, Captain, they're probably steaming like a frog in a sauna right now. Chat, you fucking question spamming dickheads ruining the vibe. Everything's so crazy since Homer Simpson crashed his own plane. Shut your yap holes or I'll leak on your faces. Fuck the Muppets.
Dude, I'm telling you. I know that these AI little donation things, they start like learning about your community and stuff. He has been ridiculous this weekend, Mr. Thank you so much, Two Bostons. I appreciate you, buddy. Cap, have you seen the Hughes Color the Sky livery on the 7.3 MAX plane? I don't think so. Maybe. Right behind you, Cap. Can't wait for the arrival. Nice. Should be nice, Daily. Should be a nice one, man. Plans to switch over to WinWing? No. Won't be YouTube features for much longer with Tangia. Fucking Cormit, man. Cormit just giving it to us, dude. Savage. Ruthless. Ruthless and savage all in one. Enjoying the plane? I am, boss man. Yeah. I have been enjoying it, man. Do you think you can go back to 2020? I'm sure I could, yeah.
Tanner asked me, Cormit, what the fuck is the issue with us asking so many questions? I think you need to go smell your own puppet hole, you limp dick lunatic. No, so now, you bloody keg scratchers want to come at me. Huh. Your pathetic chat questions are about as useful as a frog with a lame leg in a come slip and slide, smell my puppet hole. That's rich coming from the whole bunch of ya. Fuck the Muppets and your questions too.
Jesus, dude. Tanner, thank you, buddy, for the support, man. I appreciate you. Fucking Corbett, man. Oh, boy. What's the thing Mach out at? Kind of a slow poke for a 4-wing jet. I think you can do Mach 8.3, Tom. I think 0.83 is as fast as it would go. Well, YouTube Spotlight was good while it lasted. Yep. A what slip and slide now? We're not going to repeat that one. Thank you, Tanner. I appreciate you, buddy. Lizard, 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 lizard. Benjamin, thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard as well, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think this Cormet bollock needs to be taken out back and dispatched like the limp dick lunatic he is. In other news, that slip and slide is looking awfully fun with Brittany and Davis.
The Tampa Tickler. Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate you as well, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Do you guys get to choose on the screen where the lizard shows up? Cubing, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is this the largest plane with CFM 56? I believe so. Yeah. These streams are going to get age restricted real soon. Surprised they're already not. Although I don't think you can put it... It says, I always check the box, this stream is not intended for children. United Rampy, 2 months. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Says, well, hello there. Good to see you, United Rampy. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, buddy. On desktop, you can, yes, but mobile, no. Ah, got you. There is an option to move it? Got you. You ever been flying with the Airbus A340-300M? I have not, no. Not really my type of aircraft, Dans, to be honest with you. Cool concept for an airplane, but yeah, not really my thing. And yet children still come in. Oh yeah, yes they do.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Right in the middle of the screen, tilted. Lizard.
Lizard.
I love how it does that last one, like it freaks out at the end. Update on a release yet? No release date. I would assume sometime this week, United Rampy. Whenever Microsoft updates the marketplace, I would assume that this will be on it. Why do you think they're released on the marketplace?
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Smack in the plain nose. Lizard. You guys are crazy.
Lizard.
Thank you guys. Best Disney/Pixar movie promo ever. Lizard. Yeah, Flite, they mentioned a couple things of why they're putting it on the marketplace. I guess they're testing out the anti-piracy stuff that's available on the marketplace. I'm not sure though.
GMCDH asked me, Can you explain why Cormit has not confirmed with the normal improvement of a species? Here we observe asterisk Hermitus, the frog asterisk. Note the agitated state, a clear sign of evolutionary stagnation. They're stuck in a feedback loop of Muppet-related angst. A truly pitiful specimen.
GMC, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my man, as always. Thank you, man. What do you think the price will be? I think somewhere around 50 USD probably for the aircraft. I don't know. That's pure speculation. That's where I'm putting it. I said between 40 and 60. That was like my initial... Between 40 and 60 is where I think it'll be placed. Somewhere around there. You did, Beaver. I was surprised. That was nice. Thank you, man. Took a flight in the latest Zebo and X-Plane 12 beta. Have to say, they've been cooking. Yeah, it's getting much better, man. It's definitely getting much better, isn't it? It's pretty crazy. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. Yeah, I think somewhere between like $40 and $60. I feel like that's going to be like the price for that. Somewhere in and around there. I have a 4080 Ti Super. I'm trying to fly 2024, and 5 or 10 minutes after opening the simulator... Jesus Christ, dude. That is so bad, man. Oh, Tanner. God damn. Well, there goes our YouTube featured stream, chat. See you later. Bye-bye. She's all gone. After about 10 minutes, open the simulator. It's no running more than 5 FPS. Something's definitely up with that, Santiago. Are you paying attention to your temperatures? What are your temperatures doing? Now he's getting children friendly again. Fart noises. Oh man, where was that on the trip to the lab yesterday? Yeah, that would have been perfect timing. It was nice while it lasted. Correct. Yes, sir. It was nice while it lasted, my friends. This is why we can't have nice things. Correct. This is exactly why. Oop, there's an aircraft beneath us. We might be overtaking him. I think that was the 320. Actually, he might be overtaking us.
Sorry, Brittany and I tried something new while Davis, aka the Tampa Tickler, was getting zesty with a new move. There is a beaver sitting here nipping on my bollocks.
Tanner, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my man. That's you passing me? Jesus, all right. What the hell airplane are you in? How fast are you going? There's still quite a few A340 routes, right? Not running out just yet. It's tough. It's definitely tough. But yeah. No, Nadya, we don't acknowledge that. There's a reason I'm not acknowledging that, Nadya. It's a troll. We do not acknowledge. Michael, what's up, man? Welcome back, dude. Hope you're well. I'm slightly unhinged today. It's okay, it's Sunday. You're allowed. Sundays are allowed, my friend. Never forget San Diego, dude. That was that like the first week we introduced the Tangia donations? That shit was bananas, man. Actual bananas.
Oh, I apologize for the nips. When the beaver gets excited, it tries to go for the wood. I'll I'll go downstairs and stare at the bogey wheel for a bit.
Thank you, Beaver, for the continued support, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy. He's gonna go underneath and stare at the bogey wheel for a bit. San Diego Thursday night stream was top tier. Return of summer camp shirts, please. Oh, they're still up, man. You can get your summer camp shirt. You can get last year's and this year's summer camp shirt. That was right before we left for Flight Sim Expo too, Sean. That absolute chaos of the Tangia donations. Whereabouts are we, chat? Where are we in the world? I think we're over Italy. Are we just... Yeah, we're just leaving Italy.
Oh, Beaver, you simple-minded creature. You can nip at my wood and stare at my bogey wheel any day, you cute furry companion.
Tanner, thank you, buddy. You guys are wild, man. You guys are wild. Remember we were flying the broken A321neo? Yes. And then we subbed it out for the Phoenix 321. Welcome, Jim Bob. We gotta keep the content shining as always. Yes, sir. I think you're over the Macedonian coast. I believe so, yes. How you find this bird so far, Cap? I like it, Daniel. I like it, man. You know, it's my problem with the airplane, and it's nothing actually to do with the airplane. It's finding routes to do for the airplane, and I think that's where a lot of the community is right now. I think a lot of people have interest in the aircraft. I think they're just struggling to like find places to fly it, and that's where I hope they come in with like a competitive price where, you know, I know there's a lot of people that are interested in a 340, but it's, you know, how often are you going to fly it? Where are you going to fly it? There are some shorter routes that you can do with it, but it's definitely a long-haul aircraft, right? It's Croatia that we're flying over? Ah, very cool. Do we have any update on the weather? Winds are now showing 320 at 12, Cavite conditions. 320 at 12, so it's going to be runway 4 with a nice little quartering crosswind. That'll be fun. We'll see if things change. Alright, we'll just do that. Enough of that. I wish it was easier to find historical routes. I agree. I know there are some websites that you can use, but yeah. Pretty sure there's an app that gives you flights from 1950 to present. I can't remember the name of it, though. Damn. That's how I feel about the 350. I love it, but it's been broken for me for a while, and I just don't know where to fly it. Yeah. I feel that, man. 350 flies DTW to LAX for shorter domestic with Delta, flew in it last year. Yeah, they also do like repositioning flights from MSP to Detroit, Detroit to MSP, MSP to Atlanta. They do a couple 350, but like again, it's how many times are you going to want to fly that before you're like, okay, I want to fly a different route, you know what I mean? Love to do a retro RJ1000 and A300 ops just to know historic routing. Yeah. The app for historical flights is called FS Dispatch. Thank you, Digital. There you go, chat. FS Dispatch. Tanner. FS Dispatch. Never heard of that. Thank you, Matija. Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Their website's broken? Uh-oh. J-Space, what's up, man? We had a nice departure out of Zurich. And we're on our way to Larnaca. For long, Croatia, Macedonia to me is Latvia and Estonia. I always flip them. Ah. It's okay. Better than me, though, Nadya. I still had no clue where we were. Graydon, what's up, mate? Good to see you. Welcome back. Looks like they never renewed their site and now it's gone. Uh-oh. Wonder if nobody was using it, Tanner. By the sounds of it, that's exactly what it sounds like. Someone forgot to pay the bill, yeah. How's everything going? Good so far, man. Good flight. Nice little 3-hour A340 flight today. Very nice. No Ryanair landings today? Hopefully not. You never know, but hopefully not. Does the 340 have the same buggy low-res exterior shadow on the ground? Not that I've noticed. I can't really say I've been paying attention to that, but I don't know. Air salad tumbler. Oh, you know. Just preparing a nice stretch. Would you try the Tollus 340 for comparison? I have the Tollus 340 in X-Plane. That's the 340-600. This is Microsoft 2024. How to find the 340 right now? Is it worth the wait to buy? I mean, everybody's going to be different, right, J-Space? Like, if you're into long hauls and you're into, like, you know, wide body Airbuses, I would say yes. If you're not really doing long hauls and you're not really into wide body Airbuses, then I would say probably not. I think it really comes down to, like, your flying style, to be completely honest. Does Virgin Atlantic have it? I'm not sure, Jim Bob. They might have used to have it. I don't know if they currently have it. They might have had the 600 variant. They do, but they've phased them out. Got you. For me, I wanted to try the 340, but the Latin VFR one was, yeah, nah. You don't buy Latin VFR for their aircraft, that's for sure. I'd put them on the same level as, like, BreDoc, Captain Sim. Can you use SimRate on VATSIM during cruise? No. If you want to use SimRate, I suggest logging out of VATSIM, using your SimRate, and then logging back in to VATSIM. I would not use SimRate while logged into the network. Definitely doing some Virgin Atlantic ops in this then. There you go. Jesus, dude, that thing's getting bad. Let's give it a shot at WD-40. Was in LAX yesterday, saw some plane spotting for the first time. Damn, what an experience. Damn, nice, Sean. Did you go to the In-N-Out? Across the street from the In-N-Out? Probably some of the best plane spotting I've ever done. Not gonna get rid of that? Yes. Maybe a little bit more. Good. Why are you so... Okay. I think it's better now. Estimated arrivals 20:35 after race 2. That's 7 p.m. UK time. So there's arrival takes 1 hour. There you go. Gotta get going, Cap. Sorry, I have to get ready for the hero walk for one of my high school classmates who passed away in a car accident. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. All the best, dude. Have a great day, dude. Diego, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, good sir. Hope you're well. Crazy warm this weekend? It is, Tom. It's wild. It is quite wild. For the performance of the 340 is better than it was on the 350. Is it true? Yes, I would say it's very true. Winter's fast approaching. It is. 7 degrees. Dan, hit us with a weather Ottawa. Look at the stark difference. Hit us with a weather Ottawa. I think it's 28 or 29 degrees today outside. We got snow on some parts of the country this weekend, especially in the mountains. Damn. It was crazy. Look at the difference, Dan. 29 in Ottawa right now. I have the AC units on. Woke up this morning, had to put the AC on. Hey, how's it going? Just got in from Cleveland, equivalent of Lee Valley Tools, 29C and gorgeous here. Same here, my man. Yeah. Personally, I think iniBuilds needs to go back and optimize their 350 a little bit better. I agree with that, Tanner. I think it's constantly getting updates, and it should be getting better and better and better. But I agree. I know this time of the year 29C is great, but in the middle of summer 29C is hot and annoying as hell. Correct. Because in the middle of summer, Dan, 29C is usually followed by like 38 degrees with the humidex. There's not very much humidity out there right now. It's quite nice. You'd like a cockpit view? Sure. You want to see those CRTs? See if we can get a nice view here. We'll bring this all the way over like this, and we'll go like that. There you go. There's a nice view for a little bit. I'm not sure, Sprelly. I don't think so, because I think it's like it's a different like variant when you're at the main menu selecting the aircraft. But I could be wrong. It could be in the settings somewhere. I just haven't found it. We need a Lufthansa. Lufthansa. COD Black Ops 7 is going to be better than Battlefield 6. Dude, this is one of the first... I played Black Ops 6, the open beta. This is the first Call of Duty that I am entirely skipping. I have zero interest, man. Zero interest in this Call of Duty that's coming out, Black Ops 7. I get weird pitch behavior on the 350 on some takeoffs. Weight and balance and trim is set correctly. Very sluggish reaction to the stick input on rotation. Then it comes back alive and pitches really hard. Huh. Are you running any type of like weird profile curve or something, Tom? Haven't played a new COD since the remaster of Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, dude. Why are you making noise? I don't know where that's coming from. I'm going to figure that out after. I love COD when all the DLC content started coming in. Pay once is my preference. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a huge zombie player, so I usually buy every Black Ops just for that. Not this one. They are absolutely ruining the story I fell in love with. Yeah, I believe it. The beta screenshots look like worse than previous COD graphics-wise. I don't even know about graphics-wise. It's just like some of the decisions, man. The futuristic guns, the wall jumping, like, it's just, I don't know, dude. I feel like when I'm watching Call of Duty, it's like watching Adderall Simulator. How many milligrams of Adderall can I take today and try and win a Call of Duty match? Shit's bananas, dude. You have custom curves? I wonder if like there's something... I wonder if something's going on with like the custom curve. It's not like it's not taking your inputs, or I don't know. That would be my only... Just try running it full linear, but... Tylenol simulator. Hey, I take those meds and I still don't like it. Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360 was the best COD, man. Now we're going back, Cody. That was, yeah. I mean, I've always been a Battlefield guy. I've owned every single Battlefield. The first game I ever got on my PC was Battlefield 1942. Ever since then, I've just been absolutely hooked, man. Absolutely hooked. If you can only buy the 350 or the 340, which one are you going to take? Oof. I don't know. I think it would just come down to, like, which one would I fly more often? Would I be more, you know, would I want to fly a 350 more, or would I want to fly a 340 more? I don't know, man. I feel that's a tough call. I feel like it's got to be like a user input. Read your last message. Yeah, maybe Wednesday we could do some Australian flying in the Jetstar 320. It's a good option. I do like that idea for our Wednesday evening stream. Down in the land down under. I like it. Remember playing Battlefield 2 on a laptop when I was a kid, and it was definitely something? Oh, man. Battlefield 2 Bad Company, dude. Sheesh. Hot take, Battlefield 5 wasn't bad. I didn't mind Battlefield 5. I think it was just, I think Battlefield 5 would have had a better reception with the community if they had not gone back-to-back World War II games. I think that was the problem, Dexel. I agree with you. I don't think it was a terrible game. I think it was just that they did Battlefield 1, which was World War I, and then they did Battlefield 5, which was like World War II. It was just too close in with one another. I feel those games need to be separated by like a solid amount of years. You know what I mean? But I'm right there. I didn't mind it, man. I had hundreds of hours playing both those games. Battlefield 1, I mean, I think Battlefield 1 was the last solid Battlefield that they put out. Battlefield 5 was good. 2042 was a disaster. But I'm excited for them to come back full circle here and bring some modern combat. You have to convince your buddies to grab Battlefield 6. They're usually all about COD. It's Battlefield's year, man. I think the torch is being passed, or the throne is being given up, if you will. Battlefield 4 was amazing. Battlefield 3, probably the best Battlefield ever made. As far as like multiplayer content, the single player, etc., etc. Battlefield 3. Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 are probably the two best Battlefield games. I'm really hoping Battlefield 6 can get added into that contention for best Battlefields ever released. Paid €4 for Battlefield 2042, having a great time? Yes, I mean, yeah. But if you pre-ordered like I did, Jesse, pre-ordered like the Ultimate Bundle, dude, that shit was a disaster for months after release. Gap out of dam, a real cat turb settings too high. I was stupid and couldn't even land. Lowered everything down to 50 instead of 100. Yes, that'll help for sure. Remember when they said 2042 was going to be the COD killer? They really took that to heart with 6. The beta was absolutely insane. I loved it. I agree, Bill. I agree, man. You'd like to have a wing view? Would you like behind, in front of the wing? Probably like that, right? It's probably the nicest view you're going to get. The fact that COD was already planning for new Black Ops games says a lot about where the company is. I don't understand why they did 2 Black Ops in a row. That's where I'm kind of like, they did Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 back to back. That's very weird. It's an odd take from Activision. I just hope their anti-cheat catches more cheaters in Battlefield 6 this time. Yes. I really do hope that EA doesn't put the annual release scheme into Battlefield into place. I agree with that too. I don't think it's needed. You don't need that, man. I think the reason why Battlefield 6 is going to be so successful is because they actually had the development time. They had the 3 years since Battlefield 2042 to actually develop a solid product that the community was interested in, right? I think COD is chasing Modern Warfare 2 with all these new ones. None are as good. No, they won't ever be either. Nothing to do much sense anymore. They did Modern Warfare 2, then 3, then Black Ops 6 and 7. I really don't get it. Yeah, it's odd. I mean, I remember playing the original Black Ops on like my PS3 back in the day. Black Ops 1 and 2. Yeah, I agree, Dexel. Yeah. Any idea why my sim crashed after changing tabs? I have no clue, Bob Air. What's your VRAM looking like? What are your temps looking like? I'm worried about the post-launch support for Battlefield 6, though, since EA got sold and privatized. Now, I wonder if that means the future of their games. I wouldn't be concerned about Battlefield 6, Bill. As a game this big, that is this hyped up, I'm sure they probably already have the next year or two already set for Battlefield 6. I feel they probably have all the content, the maps, the added maps that they plan on doing. Every season, they're giving us 2 new maps. 2 to 3 new maps every season. Every season is I think it's 2 to 3 months for a new season. Every 3 months, I think. So I'm sure they probably already have like the first year to 2 years planned out. Is it a concern moving forward with newer Battlefields? Maybe, but probably not. I don't think it'll be an issue, but... Adriatic Radar, or Adria Radar, 3055. 355. Hey, Cap, late to the stream. That wing flex in light turbulence looks great. It does. It does. The wing flex on this thing is real good. The engine wobble on it, too. It's quite nice.
Engine 750, identified.
Does anybody have a flat tire today? Yeah, exactly. She got it fixed. Adria Radar, very good evening. You advise 32 Yankee, flight level 390.
Advice to Yankee to Nadya, identified Koch 5266.
5266.
Adria radar, good evening, Condor 5 Alpha Tango flight level 350 inbound Lasty. Condor 5 Alpha Tango, the Adria radar is identified Koch 5216. 5216, Condor 5 Alpha Tango. Swift 6013.
It says 200 miles for a step climb.
6013, the Adria radar is Koch 5205.
I don't think EA buyout will hurt Battlefield 6, at least I hope not. I just hope they don't turn it into COD. Correct. Yeah, I agree with that. Any awesome issues yesterday? Missed the stream celebrating Mom's 80th. Seemed like a good reason to miss the streams. Yes, there was one, Ian, on the return flight back into Frankfurt. We were only going to do one leg yesterday, but it ended up going so quickly that we ended up doing 2 legs. And yeah. My average VRM use is like 9 to 12 gigs. I'm on 2K resolutions with 5070. It should be good, Bob. I don't know what's causing that. That's a weird one. Capital Family Reunion, oh boy, it's fun. It's 4 p.m., so I can go to work. Nice.
We have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I just confirm, I do have received information from Bravo, but in Split,
Bombo, what's up, man?
use runway 05?
DJ 76, I'm only controlling eastern sector, so Split is not in my area of responsibility. But having in mind it's way past sunset, the only runway in use in Split will be 205.
Okay, perfect, thank you. We're going to be
nice, Sean.
ready for descent in the next 5 minutes.
Great, with your request, contact Zagreb 135.8.
135.8, okay, thank you very much, Childerz.
It was the Shadow Wasm thing, Ian. Yeah, because all the clocks inside the aircraft were still running, which means that it was a Shadow Wasm, but I don't know. It's weird, man. I've never had that issue with another aircraft.
585, 10 miles south.
So there's got to be something going on.
5252.
5252, is that 585?
Well, hello, buddy.
Queen of Vestas
Nadya.
donated $7 Canadian.
Thank you, Nadya.
Yes, Cap, we need some love here in Australia.
Yes. Let's plan it then. Let's plan Wednesday night down in Australia. I don't know where we'll go. Maybe Sydney to Melbourne or something like that. How long of a flight is that? I still got crashes with the PMDD 73. Crazy how it's still happening after years. Yeah.
128.850 with the opposite Charlie.
Thank you, Nadya. Huge no floaties too again, my friend.
128.850 with the opposite Charlie.
Number 2 for Mike.
That's only 1 hour, is it really?
128.850.
We have a Dan bot now? Oh, yes. Be careful. Be very careful.
Number 2 for Mike. Number 7 for Papa, contact Banyaluka, 128.850.
128.850,
Sydney to Hobart? That's that like small little island just off the coast, isn't it, Nadya? Short runway? Just checking in on Cap. Hope all is well. Happy Sunday. Nice job with this beast. Love the 340. Great long hauler. It is, Rain Man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Are we there yet? Yes. We're actually pretty close. Tasmania. How long of a flight is that one, Nadya?
6 and 9 Papa Charlie, with you. 9 Papa Charlie, you are paused, sir. That's not permitted.
Sorry about that. I was out of cockpit for 2 minutes. Next time I will call you.
You cannot pause without approval. That's against code of conduct.
Uh-oh. Approximately 2 hours? Okay, that's not bad. Have been flying for a month at least. Hopefully I'll return soon as I'm saving for a direct drive wheel. Nice, very good, good. That'll be fun. What are you going to use that for? Like iRacing and stuff? Maybe Sydney to Darwin? No. AlwaysFlying flies to Hurghada in the 340? Nice.
Advice 371, contact Luca Radar 128-850.
Was that for me?
Advice 371, contact Luca Radar
371.
Lufthansa for Romeo, contact Sofia Radar 131-225.
Contact Sofia Radar 121.
Two Broke Fry Racing, a bunch of games, BeamMG, LMU, ATS, got you. Okay, cool. Does iRacing cost a lot of money? Hey Gab, how do you feel about Sim Update 4? For me, it's finally updates, makes 24 platform the way that it should. I'm not in Sim Update 4, Mohammed. I'm in Sim Update 3. But I've been hearing good things about SU4. Been hearing a lot of good things about it.
The 5 would like a director of Melba if able due to weather.
There's a small monthly fee, but like Flight Sim, you have to buy a bunch of tracks and cars. Oh shit, is it like that?
Director approved the template 227 with the private 5 tank.
I didn't know you had to buy tracks and cars.
Trader 190, clear direct to Gorpa.
Direct Gorpa, hola, 190.
Austin 7 Kilo Papa, report Mach number.
Mach decimal 79 Austin 7 Kilo Papa.
7 Kilo Papa, for sequencing on request from Sofia, speed Mach decimal 7.
Black Ops 7 is like showing up to a buffet where half the food's locked behind paywalls. The fries are just reheated leftovers from last year, and the chef keeps yelling, "We'll fix it later," while Activision charges extra for the napkins and calls it a premium dining experience.
Yeah, you're right. Very well said, Bill. Thanks for support, my man. I appreciate you, buddy. You don't have to repay for tracks and cars, but for the game you have to. Got you, okay. Drink a cold Malz beer on a hot Sunday, doing a long haul watching my wife play BL4, bro, that is life. Nice, Pata. Look a good one, man. Is there anybody streaming today? We can direct. I think XP's doing his 40K sub long haul. Who else do we got streaming? Squirrel's streaming. Oh, Flight Deck to Sim is streaming as well. He's in the Cirrus jet. Sydney to Hobart seems like a beautiful flight. I think I have the scenery for Hobart. I wonder if it's been updated for 2024. I had it in 2020. I'll have to check. B1's been kind of quiet lately. Hope he's doing good. He had to put his dog down. I know that. He made a post about that a couple days ago. I think with everything going on with the airline industry in North America right now too, it's been tough. I believe he's looking for a new gig.
Right by 10 degrees, 190.
Visa 585, contact Sofia, radar 13125.
Yeah, it sucks, Cody.
13125 with
It does, man. V1 is in the process of getting a new job. Yeah, I don't know if it's like actual, but I know that he's been looking for sure.
Niner Papa Charlie, contact Bucharest 122.030.
What's ATC looking like
122.030, answer.
for the rest of the trip? We've just got him. We're not going to get them because that's just Athens approach. Okay. So after we're out of Adria radar, looks like we'll be on our own all the way down into Larnaca. He was talking about interviews last time I saw him stream? Yeah, correct. We need to go do some flying down in New Zealand as well. I think we need to devote a week of like New Zealand and Australia flying. We'll do that soon. Can't wait for the 730 to release on 2024? Correct. I am excited for that as well, Bob. Very excited. Have we planned an arrival yet? Not yet. No. We'll do that soon. No arrival has been planned. I'm waiting to see what the weather's doing. I don't think the arrival changes much. I think it stays with the Bone 1 Alpha, what we already had planned, but yeah. Let's play a game. I'll make a donation if Cap if anyone can guess the correct spelling of my name. Wait, of your handle right now, Nadya? I'm doing New Zealand and Australia today. I'm doing Bangkok to Hong Kong in the 777 first, then I'm going down under. Nice. Very good. Green Scott flying to New York City on Saturday. Managed to grab a business class upgrade for 200 pounds. I'll drink to that, and I don't even drink. Hey, nice. Is it, you get a lay flat seat, Simon? Wait, I know your full name, Nadya, but I guess that's cheating. I know your actual full name. Am I allowed to give them your actual full name and see if they can spell it? XLR got it. Smart man. Smart man. Very excited. First time on a 330 as well. Nice. What airline are you flying, Simon? Lufthansa? What the fuck?
Hello, buddy.
Queen of Veskies donated
Jesus.
159 Australian dollars and 99 cents.
Nadya. Holy hell. XLR. I feel like I owe you a drink, XLR, for making that happen. Nadya with the $160 donation. Unbelievably kind. Thank you very much, Nadya. That is, wow. Unbelievable. Thank you, Nadya. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for the service. Good night.
Very, 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 very kind of you, Nadya.
Goodbye.
Monitor Unicom, thanks for your TC. Have a great night. Advice 32 Yankee. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 6013, same for you.
All right, back over to Unicom. Over to the dark side. What's that convert to in Canadian? 159 Australia. Danbot does it. So 159 Australia converts to 147 CAD. About 150 CAD. Hey Cap, living in Larnaca, watching your flight, waiting for you to land. Hope you have a time for dinner, at least a coffee. You are welcome. Michael, good to see you, my friend. I wish, dude. I wish I could visit all these places that I visit in the sim. Trust me. I really do. Lauren, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. After taxes, $10. Oh, shit. Welcome to Canada. I love you. That's what it needs to do. Like, every time you come back to Canada, just have the CBSA agents at the airport. Like that movie, Idiocracy. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. They need to do in Canada. Go away, beaten. Hey, Cap, what's up? Have a great flight. Alex, good to see you, my man. Welcome back, buddy. Cap, do you know when the 340 is coming to the sim? I'd like to say this week coming up, Lauren. I don't know for sure. They haven't given us a release date. I would like to say whenever the next update is to the Microsoft Marketplace, that's when the 340 will be there. I like money. I love how he like tells them like a bunch of random numbers. That's like 32 million. I like money. Fuck, dude. Water? Like from the toilet? Plants crave electrolytes. Brondo, the thirst eliminator. That's Dax Shepard, isn't it, Mopar, I think? Isn't that who it is? That whole movie, man, they had like the smallest budget to make that entire movie. And man, it's so good. I feel like not enough people know about it too. Same dude from Let's Go to Prison? Yes, got you. He's married to the forgetting Sarah Marshall girl. I forget her name. Kristen Stewart? No. Is that what it is? Maybe? Would you say if the 340 is as expensive as the 350, would you still buy to recommend it? I mean, that comes down to the user, Lauren, to be honest with you. It really comes down to the user. I think they've already confirmed that it won't be as expensive as the 350. I think it's Kristen Stewart, but no, actually that's not. I forget. Now it's going to piss me off. I'm going to look. Also a great movie. Kristen Bell. That's it. Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell. Her name is Sarah Marshall. Not wrong. Not wrong. No, I just IMDb'd Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's a great movie, man. There's a lot of stars in that cast. Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell.
Well, hello, buddy.
Simon.
Simon Dash donated £19.99.
Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Dropping the love. Enjoy your flight, man. I'm excited for you. I've experienced lay flat seats once, Simon, and it's quite an experience, man. So take it all in. It's crazy too, Simon, because I will say this. Whenever I'm on longer flights and you're sitting in economy, you really feel the length of the flight. When I flew business class on a lay flat seat on the 787, I felt like the flight went like that. Between like the drink that they serve you before departure, to like immediately bringing you your food once you're airborne, to just being able to push the button on the seat and have it go into like a recliner position, catching a little nap, maybe watching a movie. It's a weird. It really does make long haul travel feel like it's just another average day. It's wonderful.
Well,
Nadya.
hello, buddy.
She goes, I have to even it out. Thank you, Nadya. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the continued support. Very kind, both to Simon and Nadya. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you. That's because you don't want first class service to ever stop. I mean, it's true. Like, it's an experience, man. It really, really is an experience. If you're ever able to get a great price like Simon did, I feel like it's always worth it, man. My favorite part is when he flips out on the wedding rehearsal. Oh, Wedding in Hawaii. How original. A real original. Oh, dude. It's a great movie. Kind of like a chick flick, but it's one of those great movies to watch with, your lady friend or your boyfriend, whatever it may be, whatever your preference is. It's all good to me. One of those great movies to watch together. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that funny. It's like I don't know. Would we call it like a rom-com, a romantic comedy? I guess you could, in essence, call it like a rom-com, but I feel there's a lot more to the movie than there. Paul Rudd's in the movie. Yep. Jason, whatever his name is, Jason whatever. You have Jason Segel, Kristen Bell, Mila Kunis, Russell Brand, Paul Rudd, Jonah Hill, Bill Hader. Don't forget about Bill Hader. He's a beauty as well, man.
Well, hello, buddy.
There's a lot.
GMCDH donated $30 Canadian.
GMC!
I've been violated shit. Taken roughly from behind by the Southern Hemisphere bollocks.
Mr. GMC dropping the $30 dono. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. GMC. Thank you, buddy. Nice little message attached to that as well. Thank you, GMC. Appreciate you, buddy. Still keeping it close, though. Keeping it close. What movie we're talking about I'd like to watch, it's called Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's an older movie. Came out 2008, 2009, I think. 2010, somewhere in between there. Where is Larnaca? It's in Cyprus. Just south of Turkey. All the way down yonder. And turn this off now. All the way down yonder. So you've got Turkey, you've got Lebanon, you've got Tel Aviv, Egypt, down yonder. Apparently it's quite a busy tourist destination for the Europeans. I like Cajun turkey. Wrong turkey. It's okay, the donos fill the void for the empty YouTube ad revenue from these messages. It's fine. Matthias, what's up, man? What'd you do, Dan? You did fix it. Oh, you mean it's going off your handle and not your name? Pepe sus, I agree. Big party resort near Larnaca called Ayanapa. It's where all of us Brits go and embarrass ourselves. Nice. It's always a good time. Always a good time. Danbury has donated negative $300. That's not very nice, Dan. Chat, Dan just stole out of my bank account. Can you do 340 ops with Swiss from Zurich to Shanghai? That'd be a fun one, Matthias. It's not too long. That's a long flight, isn't it? That's got to be like, what, 9-10 hours? It's like 11. He goes, it's not too long. It's like 11 hours. That's long, sir. That would be my longest flight I've ever done on stream. Currently, the longest flight we've ever done on stream was just over 10.5 hours. They're using runway 22 in Larnaca IRL. I don't know why they would be with those winds. The winds are 320 at 12. I don't know why it would make sense to land on runway 32 instead of 04. Wouldn't it make much more sense to land on 04? Less of a crosswind. Maybe it's because there's no... I think it's because there's like no approaches into runway 4. That's probably why. Which one would we want to do? The real flight did this one. Arnav 22 Otessa. I don't know if there's any good... Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one then. We'll plan for the Arnav 22. I feel like that's what the real flight did. We take it from Otessa. Alright, well, let's plan that now then. Step climb ahead. Does it actually want me to step climb? It says step climb up to 41,000, but it says our max is 40,700. We're going to stay at 3.9. We're going to do that. Because our top of descent's in 500 miles. We're about an hour from top of descent. LCLK arrivals. We want the... What did we say we wanted? The Arnav runway 22. Arnav 22. Was it a specific Arnav? Just says Arnav 22. Yeah, we just want the regular Arnav. Regular RNAV 22. There it is. The Bone 1 Alpha. Insert. Alright. And it should be from Otessa. So we should go from Otessa to LK526. LK5... that didn't do it correctly. Because that has us going from Otessa to here. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I know what I did. Did it just brick itself? No? Okay. We want the RNAV 22, Bone 1 Alpha, no transitions, approach vias, Otessa. Insert. Okay, so now it should be Otessa to LK 526, 525, 502, 501. Does that look correct? Otessa to 525. Sorry, 526, 525. Then it should be 522. Then 524. Which it's kind of doing, but it says it's an arc. But it doesn't have those waypoints. LK 522. LK 522 here. Okay, and then it should be LK 524. Okay. Okay. That should be correct. Why don't I use face cam anymore? I do all the time. I didn't do it on Friday because it was just a 9-hour flight. I didn't want to set up my green screen to sit behind it for 9 hours. We were on camera yesterday. And then today I wasn't on camera because Henry wasn't feeling very well last night. And I'm just keeping an eye on him. He didn't keep his dinner down last night. So I'm making sure he's keeping his breakfast down. Boeing fan, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Okay, now if we have a look at our plan, let's go plan and let's step through this. Yeah, there's the arrival. That looks real good. Very nice. Perfect. LK 525 to 522 to 524, down and in for 502 and 501. Very nice. Good. Top of descents in 485. About an hour. Just shy of an hour. How's the flight been going so far? Good. No issues so far. Bronco Aviation says hi in the A350. Hello. I don't know who that is, but hello. Hope Henry gets well. He should be okay. Actually going to go check on. Give me 2 seconds and we're back. All right, Mr. Henry's doing well. I just gave him a treat. Cap, can you do Iceland Air for the first Bluebird 7.5 flight? Maybe. Which 340 is that? This is the iniBuilds A340, the pre-release. Andre, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Or Andres. I'm watching your stream in XP72 Live, the 2 Goats streaming. Sheesh. Nice. If he's still... How much longer does he have on his flight? I know he was doing a long flight today. Oh yeah, he's got 5 hours left. Sheesh. Over 5 hours on his flight. The good boy? Henry, did you speak? Speak. Hooray for Henry. Nice. XP stretching? My man. Good boy, Henry. That's a good boy. Good speaking boy. The good boy. Yes, this is the Greek island somebody was asking. Over the Greek Isles. I believe this is... Yes, we're coming up on Athens, actually. Fly right over top of Athens. That's a hard time to pull off with a 7-second delay. It is, Dan. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good timing. Got a hooray and Henry speaking. The good boy? Yes, nice puppy. Tony, take care, man. Have a great day, brother. I will see you on Wednesday, hopefully. What a plane. She's a beauty, man. A big girl. Lumbering on down to the runway. Like a massive T-Rex with tiny hands. Oh, shit. It is, I do find it comical how small those engines are, man. RJ, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you are well, my amigo. All is well, very good. As long as they got some thrust ratio for this body, who cares? Yeah, true. K-Cop got about, spending time with the missus and tax dependents today. Catch you later. Ian, have a good day, man. Thanks, buddy. I like that one. Tax dependents. That is a good one, sir. Wow, Larry looks good on the 340. It does, yeah. Is there a strand you recommend for me to start out? Because I always get paranoid when I stretch. I'm so hesitant to try it again. Go with something mellow, man. Stay away from like a sativa. I would say go with an indica hybrid or something like that. And you know, start off slow. Don't rip a whole J, right? Start off nice and slow. Take a couple puffs, put it out, see how you feel. Take a couple more puffs, go from there, you know? How long would a flight from 777 flight from JFK to Miami be? 3.5, 4 hours? You excited to see iniBuilds 380 at some point? Not really a 380 guy, but maybe. Hey Cap, do you think the Aerosoft 340-600 will turn out? I'm hoping Tolos keeps them honest. I hope so as well.
Honey, what is that airline you're flying today? Adel. What? Is it Edelweiss, Edelweiss, Edvelweiss? Honestly, at this point, just call it Elderweiss and move on before my dentures take flight. Back in my day, airlines had normal names. Air Canada, Swiss Air, Pan Am. Not something that sounds like a German sneeze.
Edelweiss. Nice. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Cap Minnesota celebrating 1 year. Says, hello, Cap. 1 whole year plus many more where I lurked. Plus, you fly planes good, and you will soon be a real-life sim pilot. Keep up the practice. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge no floaties. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate you guys. Does who operate 340s, Fidaxi? I'm not sure, XLR. I think you have to create an account. Did you create an account? And I think maybe? Edelweiss, do they fly 340s? Yes, they do. This is a real-world 340 route. There's Elgav, Athens right down there, chat. Tangia keeps calling me XLT Gaming. Did you change your name? Zurich to Vancouver someday? Oh boy. Read Nadya's history? What do you mean? Weird, Cap Minnesota. I'm not sure. Hey, Cap, you excited to see the Swiss 350? Should be nice. Should be nice. Any plans to find the new Birmingham from Pyrig? Plenty of routes to choose from. I think we already did that, didn't we, Craig? Go to the history comments and read her before the channel activity. I can only go so far, Dan. It's like not loading further. You hear about the Aerosoft Tolos collab for the 340? I did, yeah. I could have sworn we flew into the new Pyrig. Birmingham. Up the tune. I could have sworn we did. Maybe we didn't. You gonna try it when it comes out? We'll see. We'll see, Matthias. I'm probably not going to be purchasing the aircraft. I'm not big on 340s, and if I already have a 340-300, I don't really feel the needs for another one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. High five. High five. High five. Frankie. Henry will not give me a high five from the couch. He says, no, leave me alone. You won something? You won the Velocity 1? Nice. Very cool, man. Congrats. I did a month or two ago with Ryanair. Okay. Cap, I got a request for this weekend stream. Can you play the Pew 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 game? Oh, absolutely. Don't gotta ask twice for that, my man. Don't gotta ask twice. Well, the thing is clips, I don't even know if we can trust Aerosoft to do the textures anymore. Did you see the textures on the 330? Oh, man. Took the iFly out for a spin yesterday, missed it so much. It's such a good aircraft, Kev. Such a good airplane. My YouTube crashed. Alright, we're back. Messed with XP the other night when he was streaming and asked him if his rudders were working. Nice. What's your favorite wide body? Probably the 777. Right now, probably the 777. How was your Thanksgiving yesterday? Did you have Tim Hortons and maple syrup? Oh, yes, of course. We just had turkey dinner and then we poured maple syrup all over it. The true Canadian way. We don't use gravy. Just use maple syrup. Use a little bit of polished EFB. Well, they're making a whole new EFB and everything for the iFly, so fingers crossed on that. Thanksgiving is next weekend in Canada. It is. My mom, my aunts, and my grandmother are going away on a cruise. They leave on Saturday, so that's why we had to do our Thanksgiving a week early. So we had turkey time a week early. We have a behind the stabilizer view? Well, like drone cam? Hold on, let me reset this. Not sure how long I want to wait to get VATSIM on consoles. VATSIM will never go to console. That's one thing I can promise you. VATSIM will never move over to console. How far those engines are spread apart annoys me so much. It's so ugly. I like it. Second shot. Is there any wing flex? Looks like those wings are stiff as a board. There's lots of wing flex. The wing flex is very well done. It's even the engines will flex and wobble and stuff. It's really nice. What's up, Gup? How's the 340 treating you? No runway excursions yet. I'm flying a 738 in Europe. Supervisor had to intervene on Unicom. Uh-oh. No, all goods here, Janky. Some nice landings this weekend, man. Stop stretching? No. London Heathrow to Toronto, a good long haul for next 777. It could be an option, sure. Don't mind me over here just sniffing my nuggets. We could take that a couple ways, Tom. I know how we feel about that. Get this boom to stop squeaking. I'm not that flexible. Are you sure? All right. No more making noise. I think we got it now. Oscars, my man. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. I want Wendy's for supper. Ooh. Wendy's has the, in Canada, the spicy chicken sandwich. It's like $4.99 right now, I think. Also, the save setting button is also missing on the EFB menu. For which one? Sorry, Mr. Holder. Hey, Gab, I noticed that after most recent Phoenix update, I can't get the tiller to work when I twist my WinWing stick. Have you heard anything about this? I have not. I have not. I have not. Yo, Tanner, you know what slaps at Wendy's? The French toast sticks. Sheesh, dude. Those should not be legal. Dangerous. Next time you go to Wendy's, get the French toast sticks. Hi, Henry. How are you doing, my friend? How's your tummy feeling? Is your tummy feeling good? You've never had them? Dude, next time you go to Wendy's, get them. Thank me later. You want some Popeyes? Popeyes is good too. The fiance loves Popeyes. We rarely go get takeout like fast food. But when we do, it's either Burger King or Popeyes. There's something about a Whopper meal, man. Again, I don't eat a lot of fast food, but when I do, man. A Whopper meal with onion rings and a cherry Coke? Sheesh. Hey, Henry? Nice. I know. Very nice. Boy. Burger King has the best fast food burgers. Gotta be up there. The Whopper meal, man. Popeye's chicken sandwich, so good. So good. I know, sometimes it's tough, Dan. Giving flashbacks to World Flight? Yeah, well, World Flight doesn't count. That's a whole chaos in itself. Dave's Hot Chicken is good too, yep. Once had a meal at a Greek fast food restaurant, forgot the name. Something like McDonald's. It was so good for that little money. Interesting. Burger Kings around you are nasty? Ooh. Nashville hot? Delicious. I know, I'm getting hungry. I'm already thinking about it. Getting hungry already. Yeah, it'll be nice, Boeing fan. Popeyes just opened near me over in the UK. Never had one on my travels. Really? Ooh, we gotta try it, man. Popeyes tenders and Popeye chicken sandwiches are fantastic. I like it, Freddie. It's been fun to fly, man. Been a lot of fun to fly. I'm not sure I'll get the 340 because it's significantly slower than the 350, but I'll think about it. There you go. Tenders are all batter here in Houston. No meat in them. Really? Well, you got lots of options in Houston. You got Cane's. What else you got? You also got Whataburger down in Houston. They're going to go into Asia next week, but there's these talks of a cyclone in the region. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whataburger, Shake Shack. Kinds of options. Really love this livery. Yeah, I don't think I've ever found anybody that hasn't liked this livery. It's nice. I do agree. There's a fast food chain called Hood Burger in my city, and it's an In-N-Out equivalent in how good it is. Ooh, nice. Whataburger equals no bueno. I did not enjoy Whataburger when I had it a couple years ago at the expo. It felt like Burger King to me. It was very similar to Burger King. Whataburger, and it felt like an off-brand Burger King, to be honest with you. Bojangles? The hell's Bojangles? Bojangles is a biscuit place? Interesting. Bojangles like KFC or Popeyes, only in the southeast. Okay, got you. Chicken business, steak, egg and cheese. Got you, okay. Can't wait to get In-N-Out in Chicago. When's it coming? It's not like KFC, let's not get too disrespectful. Nice. Just like the old days, very excited for the 777 release. I'm very excited for the Boris sound pack. Yeah, I think everybody's excited for the Boris sound pack. Should be good. Should be good. Don't tell Mopar that it's coming to Chicago. The dude's gonna literally live off In-N-Out. Currently tucking away a huge serving of mince and dumplings. That sounds good right now, actually. Mopar's an In-N-Out degenerate. How many times were we there, Dan? In 7 days? I think we went 8 times. It was like 8 or 9 times we went to In-N-Out in 7 days. That's Mopar for you, man. Dan and I are going to get dinner, and Mopar... Fucking guy, man. Oh, dude. Nah, Mopar was with us the whole time, Mastro. He was there the whole time, man. The previous year, yeah, we probably went like 2 or 3 times. Wonder if you'd fly the retro liveries on the 777, such as the American retro livery, which is my favorite one. Maybe, we'll see. I mean, at the end of the last day, I remember he went after we got lunch. Oh, yeah. Yes, you're 100% correct. We went to that deli. What's a Cat's Deli or whatever the deli's called? We went to that deli. We all got some nice sandwiches, and yes, we had to stop at In-N-Out before dropping Mopar off at the airport. You are correct, sir. Slurp, slurp, slurp from Mr. Henry. I was going to wait till somebody pointed that one out.
Well, hello, buddy.
Jesus Christ, man. I got to admire your persistence, man. I've got to admire your persistence. I feel like you could be doing something so much better with your time, but I am going to admire your persistence, sir. Did you watch the UFC fights last night? I did not. Who was fighting last night? What are you doing? Thank you. Hey Kev, can you take me with you? Fly to Ottawa and then we'll go from here. Or I'll meet you in Toronto. But you gotta pay for the airfare. Kev, I'm surprised you haven't reached out to Factor for a sponsorship. I gotta get to 100k subs, Tanner. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I haven't reached out to very many big companies, but a few that I have reached out to, the magic number seems to be 100k and with that check mark. I think with 100k subs and the check mark beside your name, that's when you can really start to unlock some of these bigger sponsorships. Take care, Boeing fan. Have a great day, man. Fine, but please wear pants. Okay. On Twitch, they do a lot of small creators. Yeah, Twitch is a different ball game as well, Tanner. Twitch is viewed completely differently. When I applied to be a Discord, when I applied to get my Discord sponsorship, like the requirements to be a Discord partner if you're a Twitch streamer is laughable. Like it's nothing. But to be a Discord YouTube partner, you need like 150,000 subscribers, this, that. Yeah, it's a completely different ball game, man. Understandably so. YouTube is, you know, I would say at least 50 times bigger than what Twitch is. Maybe not live streaming, but the actual physical content on YouTube, it's never ending, right? There's billions of videos. It's a different algorithm, different market, if you will. What I don't get is some people with less than 100k subs already have the check mark. So you can apply, Dan. I was reading into that a while ago. You can apply to get your check mark if you're less than 100,000 subscribers, but you have to have a reason for it. I.e., if you're like, you're a professional something, like a professional hockey player, baseball player, basketball player. I think essentially they do it, Dan, to make sure that nobody can steal your content and upload it as also using the same name. Do you know what I mean? Professional real-world sim pilot, correct. Yes, sir. On that note, hit the sub button if you haven't. Correct. Let's get it. Let's get some free Factor meals, chat. I need it. I'm fat. I need food. if all the troll accounts would stay subscribed. I know, right? Maybe I should stop banning them all, Beaver. Just one leg today? Yes, just one leg today, man. It's been a long weekend, dude. We had a 9-hour stream on Friday, did 3 hours yesterday, and today's probably about 4 hours. We essentially replaced Saturday's long haul with a Friday long haul. Thought about doing Factor for my work meals, but I'm really picky. Eater with veggies and stuff. I gotta say, Tanner, I've been impressed. I've been impressed with Factor. There's only been a few times where I've been like, I wouldn't really order that meal again. The thing is, Tanner, is there are so many options, dude. Like, so many options. Can I show my Factor screen without leaking my address? Hold on. Let's see. Due to an upcoming holiday, your delivery on the 13th has been shifted to the 14th. Yeah, that's fine. Next week. Let's see. Can I pick my meals? Okay, so we can actually pick meals together right now. I'm just looking at, and I'm making sure that nothing is going to get leaked. Menu. So this is the menu from the 25th of October. Ronnie's 26 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. No, I think we're good. I'm looking at the screen. I don't think it's showing anything that's... I don't think it's showing anything that I can't show. I'm looking. I don't see anything. So here's what the Factor website looks like. So I mean, just going over. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 44 meals for the week. And they have options for everything, dude. Like, literally everything. There's everything that you can think of. They have an option for it. Thai chicken and coconut broth. That one's good. I've had that already. Yeah, there's some good ones, man. It's the spicy beef bulgogi bowl. Slaps. Bacon shrimp mac and cheese. Oh, interesting. That's a new one. They even got steak on this, man. It's there's a lot of options. A lot of options. Rough here in Grand Forks. Yeah. Can you sub items for like extra protein? No. Maybe in the States, Tanner. Maybe in the US that's an option. In Canada, no. And Mastro, unfortunately, like I'd have to partner with like Factor. It's two different. Like there's Factor Canada and then there's Factor US. So I don't have any codes for Factor US. I have codes for Factor Canada. I sent Dan a free box. I've sent my buddy, and my mom's used it as well. Thank you, Ronnie, for the continued support, my man. I appreciate you, buddy. 26 months. Just can't wait for this to come out. It looks amazing. It does, man. I think you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, if you're a fan of the 340, you're a fan of long haulers, you'll definitely. Factor Canada, Captain Canada. Yes. Factor Canada. Grofer, 40 months. Says, hope you're well, man. Sexy aircraft. Thanks so much, Grofer. Appreciate you, dude. 40 months. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, buddy. You have to have a nice landing today. Do good for Edelweiss. We're almost there, chat. Less than 100 miles till top of descent. Probably about 10 minutes. Will you try EVA or China Airlines? Oh, sorry, you will try EVA or China if you go. Just throw you on the EVA Air Cargo out of Vancouver. See, the beauty for you, Kev, being in Vancouver is it's so much more achievable to get to Asia and stuff. You should go to Japan, Kev. Some retro Air Canada ops in this bird would be fun. Yeah, I'm kind of cheesed they didn't provide us with an Air Canada livery. You know, 100% I would have done some retro Air Canada ops. There currently is no Air Canada livery, not that I've seen anyways. Yeah, that would have been badass. 340 is my absolute favorite. 346, A300. I love them. 73 and 777. Yeah. Tentatively thinking Taipei and Osaka. Nice. Air Canada Baby Blue 340, right? Man. I remember being a kid and seeing those parked up at the stand at Toronto Pearson. There was always like 2 or 3 of them there every time, I swear. Have you always lived in Ottawa? Unfortunately, yes. My entire life. I say that as if it's a bad city. It's not a bad city. It's just boring, man. There's nothing here. If you don't work for the government, there's nothing. And even if you do work for the government, there's still nothing. But it's very much a government town. It's very like hoity-toity. Everything closes at 9 p.m. There's nothing fun going on here at all. Yeah, government city, exactly. It's exactly what it is. We'll look at some vids regarding a first-time travel to Tokyo this morning. Never been myself. Looks interesting. Always heard good things about travel there. I think it would be incredible. It's on my bucket list, Huskers. It is on my bucket list. I would love to go to Japan. I would love to visit. Like there's you know, high up on my bucket list and probably a lot more achievable is a trip down to St. Martin. I want to go to St. Martin. I want to go, you know, as an av geek. I want to fly into St. Bart's. I want to go to Saba Island. You know, I want to do all these things. I feel like that's more achievable than getting over to Japan, but we'll see. Ever thought about moving to Toronto? God, no. God, no. Ottawa has an Aero Museum. It does. Yep, it's very nice. I went a couple years ago, actually. It's the last time I've been there. Moved to Newfoundland. I'll tell you what, man. The fiance and I have already spoke about this. Once the property's paid off and fiance's done with the whole horse business, 100% selling the property and moving out to the East Coast. Whether it be PEI, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, somewhere. That's where I want to be. Yeah, that's where I want to be, man. Weird that you think government towns would be set up better for politicians that continually rob everyone. Yeah, I agree. That's what you would think. That is exactly what you would think, good sir. Nah, we've got some serious problems in this city over the last couple of years, dude. The homeless is out of control, man. Out of control, dude. The drug addicts, the homelessness, the people wandering the streets, it's fucking crazy, dude. Long flight, 3 hours and 8 minutes. We have been airborne for 2 hours and 37 minutes. And we are 47 miles from top of descent, and the McDo's yelling at us to insert our descent data. So we will do so now. Let's see if the weather's gotten any better. Nope, still the same. Updated an hour and 13 minutes ago. Winds are 320 at 12. Cabin conditions 24 degrees. We'll plug all that info in. 320 at 12. Good. 24 degrees. Good. And we said the QNH was 1014. 1014, very good. And our baro minimums on the RNAV runway 22 category. Are we category C or category D aircraft now because of our weight or approach speed? We'll go category C. I think it's the same approach speed as like a 320 or something. So 320 on the baro minimums. Very good, very good. Top of descent in 39 miles, chat. Who operates the CRJ 1000? Not very many. In Europe, we have... I think it's just Iberia Express, isn't it? Canadian housing crisis is bad, I've heard. Absolutely. That's why rent and purchasing a home is insane, dude. $600,000 for a little shoebox. $600,000 for a tiny little house, man. Doesn't Lufthansa operate it? I don't think so. Iberia do, and then I think Binter. Company that operates around the Canary Islands. Maybe. Were they Gucci shoes? No, they were not, I promise. Binter doesn't have the 1000 anymore? Oh. Alright, let's get everything set up here. Where are we parking? right. Gate 44 is where we're going to be, I think. City to just flying for Lufthansa. Oh, there you go. What's the cause of housing being so expensive? Mass immigration. Mass immigration and not keeping up with it, not building enough homes for the amount of people that are here. And that's why rent is absolutely absurd. $2,400 a month in rent when a mortgage is less than $2,000. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel like there's a lot of places going through that right now, but it's really bad here. Is the ATR any good? Yeah, it's okay, Ludwig. I think for the price that it costs, I think it's okay. Yeah. If you're into like turboprops and that stuff, you like the ATR, you'll probably have fun with it. Okay. What does our altitude get us down to, chat? Well, 1,500 feet is roughly where we should be taking it down to. So let's bug that up. We'll go all the way down to 1,500 feet and we'll monitor it. Down at 1,500. Top of descent's in 6 miles. I'm going to start it now. Descent mode, good. Seatbelt signs are on, very good. We'll get our auto brakes to low, and we'll arm the ground spoiler. Very good. Pay $1,300 a month for a 1-bedroom. Yeah, I'm lucky where I'm at, man. I pay $11.49 Canadian a month for a 2-master. 2-bedroom master. So walk-in closets on both rooms. It's a pretty good deal. People that invested in houses years ago are making bank? Correct. The boomers. The older people in this country have no clue how lucky they have it monetarily. Grandparents buying houses for $10,000, $20,000, selling them for $1.2 million 40 years later. Fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, of course, Lead. There's a lot more to it. I agree. And I apologize if it came off across as immigration, but I feel recently and lately, a lot of it has to do with the immigration. But you are correct. There is lots that leads to it, yes. Yeah, Tom, I'm a little bit under. I'm probably a couple $100 under. I could go get a really nice place for like $1,600, $1,700 a month. Like really nice. Like outside patio, like all kinds of stuff, and yeah. Should have bought a house when I was 4. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is exactly what I'm saying, dude. If only we'd known, right? Only we had known back then. Should have been building credit. That's right. Yeah, it's an issue everywhere right now. I think, Nadya, really, to be honest with you, I know it's not just Canada, but 200th like, thank you so much. Appreciate your investment. Got a sweet deal. I'm up on the roof of the building with a 75-foot wraparound deck. Man. Damn. You do have the best deal. Never leave. Never leave, sir, because it will never get better. Stockholm has crazy prices since the pandemic. Now reached the same prices as Paris, which is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Should have bought an apartment before I was born. I'm saying, man. Land used to be cheap. Building used to be affordable. Buying a home used to be affordable. You used to be able to buy a home on a single income. Nope. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely, man. Why didn't you invest in Bitcoin? Yeah, it's another... Yeah, I agree. Grocery store frozen pizza in Alaska is $20. That's Alaska. Over Turkey? No, this is Cyprus. This is the island of Cyprus, I believe. Yeah, the island of Cyprus coming up. I'm a little bit concerned about that aircraft in front of us right there. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Hey, we might have some cool giveaways, Felix, coming, man. Have you tried any other side sticks? Fully understand why you're loyal to Thrustmaster, but just curious if you've tried any others. Of course I have, Ludwig, yeah. Ah, got you, Tom. Well, live it up until then. There's some good side sticks out there, Ludwig, for sure, man. There's a lot of competition now. Wasn't really like that at the beginning, but there is a lot of competition now, for sure. Does anyone know how to fix invalid flight plan when I kick on a NIT request from Phoenix Airbus? Richie, have you imported your SimBrief ID? Have you put it in the McDo and in the tablet? You've been there about 6 years. You've had a good run. Nice. Just forgot to land your Ryanair flight? That's okay. It's Ryanair. Yeah, you got to put it down in the McDo as well, Richie. I forget which, it's somewhere in the McDo. You have to put your SimBrief ID, I think it is, so the numbers, not your alias, your numbers. Cap, question for you. My GSX is saying that 2024 version of the A300 is aircraft unable to be read. Huh. Have you gone over to the GSX forums? Seen what anybody says? I've had that happen before with other aircraft, Tanner. Not the A300, but I have had it happen with other aircraft randomly. It's usually because GSX is not making the correct profile. Now you can download specific profiles for airplanes from GSX. Maybe try that. See if there's like a specific A300 GSX profile. You might have to delete whichever one is in there right now. So if you go to your GSX whatever airplanes. Alright, we're back on track. Speed's looking good. Speed brake's back in. It was in the McDo, very strange. Best part of the heated garage. Nothing worse than getting a freezing cold car on a groggy way to work. Ah, dude, you're lucky. A heated garage is very key. Is the McDo somewhat the same as the 320? Yes. I would say almost identical, to be honest with you. I think that's the feature of the Airbuses, right? Is all the McDos are kind of the same. I believe this one is no different. Big part of why my darn dinosaur Corolla continues to live, my man. Honest opinion on the iniBuilds 330, it's okay. It's not gonna blow you away, but for like a free default airplane, I would say it's very good. Identified. One gifted membership. Thanks so much, Identified. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Leet, if you're still around, let's get some no floaties and thank yous in chat for Mr. Identified. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Certainly flyable? Absolutely. I flew it for a full week not that long ago, Janky. Yeah, it's flyable. The main problem with the Ini 330, in my opinion, is that it feels very light. Just put a little bit of curve on your joystick. Add a little bit of a sensitivity curve. That'll fix it. I do agree with you. I am running a curve on mine as well. Doing your favorite approach? Yes. The fun one. The circle RNAV. Are the Bravo Airspace's 787s worth it? They're okay. They will scratch the itch for you wanting to fly a 787. Again, they're not going to blow you away. The sounds are good. They have an FT Sim sound pack built into it. There's enough there to have fun. The ground handling and flight model's a little bit but yeah. I live under a rock. I'm going to try and install Auto FPS for 2024 and fly on and see how it flies on my system. Low success rate, but can try it. I have much FPS in GA planes. Yeah, it should fix it for sure. Should help. What is transition level into here? Is it 1/1000? It is 1/1000. All right. 1014 on the QNH. Very good. We're getting very close to that aircraft in front of us. I'm going to start dialing my speed back. I'm going to aim for 210. Dropping through 10,000 feet now, so landing lights and wing lights will go on. Literally, FPS is the only thing that holds me back. I'm looking for a better system, though. Can't afford it now. Student still studenting, if you feel me. I got you, man. I got you. I hear you. Airport's right down there, chat. Right here is the airport. Very nice. Looking good. Beautiful island views down there. Tom, my man, 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much, Tom, for your support. Appreciate that. Very kind. Guys, if you're lucky enough to get a gifted membership and you're hanging around, get some love and chat for Mr. Tom. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you, buddy. What scenery are you using for Honolulu? iniBuilds. iniBuilds Honolulu. That's PHNL, right, Nadya? Think to build myself a PC, but I rather sufficient. I'm happy with 8 gigs of VRAM. Hey, man, you do it when the time's right. That's kind of how I feel. You don't want to put yourself in a hole just to get better FPS, right? It's really... Where in the world are we flying on Wednesday? Not sure where we're flying Wednesday afternoon, but I know that Wednesday evening stream is going to be down in Australia. Alright, whoever is in front of me, if you can keep your speed up, we should be good. You are currently 4 miles in front of me. As long as you're doing faster than 210. Yeti, what's up, man? Alright, music is done. Sim sounds up.
140, airborne passing 600 feet, climbing 8,000 per Mercedes.
Somebody just departed. Still a little bit high on profile, so I've got the speed brakes out. Been out of the country for a few weeks. Wednesday streams? Yes, new schedule, Huskers. Exclamation point schedule in chat if you haven't seen that. So it's now Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Wednesday times 2, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually Saturdays we do a nice long stream. What do I know when has made deliveries for the premium A300? I don't know. How much time is needed to switch over to 2024? Or 2020, but I assume you're saying 2024, Ludwig. Are we taking the same time to set up as 2020? Maybe even a little bit longer, to be honest with you. Chilling at work, off tomorrow to stare at Battlefield 6 non-existent play button on Steam. Oh man. Are you off on Friday, Yeti? Hopefully you're off on Friday and can experience release. That might sound weird.
Larnaca traffic, Condor 5 Alpha Tango is turning left base, runway 22 Larnaca.
Will this plane ever be in 2020? I don't think so, Bennett, no. Alright, we're back on profile. Speed brakes in and armed. And I'm going to activate approach phase, confirm. Thank you. VAP speed 130 knots. Yes, Nadya, sorry, I answered you. A Honolulu PHNL, right? Is the iCow code that I'm looking for? I have iniBuilds Honolulu. Is what I'm using. Speed check, flaps 1. Yes, iniBuilds Honolulu. It's fantastic. Really good on the performance as well. Like, really good. I need to arm approach. There's our vertical deviation. All right, speed's coming back down. 190.
5 Alpha Tango is 7.5 from the field.
So we're going to go 180. There's 2,500. We can drop the gear. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Nice. Speed check, flaps 2. When do you use LS for ILS landings? Correct.
2,000.
Right, I'm going to slow to final approach speed. A little bit early, but we're still 5 miles in trail. Larnaca traffic, advice 32 Yankee, our nav, runway 22, Larnaca. Speed check, flaps 3. And speed check, flaps are full. I don't know what this airplane's doing, but I'm keeping an eye on you, Mr. Silly. You better not be turning on to final, Mr. Silly. Alright, rest of our lights are coming on. Very good. It should keep descending through the glide path on the vertical deviation now. There it is. And we are going to start our replay so I don't forget about it. Very good. What are you... Okay, good job, Mr. Silly. Good job, Mr. Silly. Alright, friends. My turn to fly. Joystick cam's coming on. Autopilot's off. Very good. That is a straight 13-knot crosswind, by the way, chat. So this will be fun. I can promise you. Sounds are coming up.
1,000.
I'd like to take a second to shout out today's video sponsor, Thrustmaster. If you guys are interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using, don't hesitate to click the link up above or the link in the description down below. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for your continued support of the channel. Definitely going to need some crosswind correction here, chat. This is your first time watching you landing on one of your streams. Uh-oh. Pressure's on. Larnaca traffic advice 32 Yankee, short final runway 22. Larnaca. Ooh, those winds are getting spicy, chat. Hang on.
100 above. 400. 300 minimum.
Continue.
200.
I haven't done a proper crosswind in this yet, so I don't know what it's going to feel like.
100.
Guess we'll find out.
50, 40, 30, 20 tard, 10.
Kick it over. Hold it. Okay, not bad. Nose down gently. Decelerating. That was... I don't know about that one, chat. That felt very weird. "70 knots, reverser stowed." Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Larnaca. It truly felt like I didn't need to do any rudder input there. That was a little bit weird. Really felt like I didn't need to do any input. Well, we'll see on the landing. Again, these numbers don't make sense. I don't know how you can get a 316 on the foot per minute, but a 104 on the G. It actually said we were, yeah, see, like, maybe we overcorrected 1.23 left side slip. We'll see. We'll see how it looks like. Again, though, those landing rates don't make sense. That's what I was kind of saying. When you're flying an aircraft that has this bogey wheel right here, you get weird, very weird readouts from your landing rates. Very weird and suspicious landing rates. But anyways, not that bad. Ground spoilers up, flaps clean. Very good. If we didn't have a landing rate calculator on that one, I guarantee you everybody would be calling that a butter landing. But because we have a landing rate calculator that shows 300 and something, everybody's up in arms. Strobe lights off, landing lights off, wing lights off, APU master start switch is on. I said that we wanted to go to gate Alpha, or no, 44, I think it is. Oh no, I don't want GSX, I want it down here. Gate. Next page. Next page. 44. 44 Alpha? No. Okay. It should be good for us. It should be up here. We'll stop the flight time, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Probably closer to about 3 hours and 5 minutes, but that's good. Feels like landing an MD-11. It is a little bit of a long aircraft, that's for sure. I would say that it's probably easier than landing the MD-11. The MD-11's a little bit wonky. Cross the landings must suck into 340 with the center landing gear. It's got to be weird. I do agree. Maybe that's why it was just weird. Maybe I overcorrected. I do know that the crosswinds definitely do not affect the aircraft nearly as much as they do in Microsoft 2020. Maybe that was just an overcorrection by me, and that's why it kind of felt like we were a little bit unstable for a second there, but we shall watch the replay and see how she looks, friends. We'll actually stop that recording, pull ourselves up into the stand. I'll kill the taxi lights. We'll spool the APU as well. Oh, I know the landing rates are all scuffed because of that landing, the middle gear. That is for sure. It's the same issue with the exact same issue with X-planes and any other aircraft that has that middle bogey wheel. How far are you taking me, sir? There ain't no shot. We should be stopping there at least. Yeah. All right, park brakes on. Upstairs, we're just waiting for the APU. Give that about 2 seconds. IRL pilots don't care about the landing rates. To be fair, 90% of the planes are between probably 200 and 300 foot per minute. Easily. Easily. I would say even maybe a little bit more. Wouldn't you even rate your landing based on your landing rates? I don't really, to be honest with you. The landing rate thing is more for chat. It's not really about, like, listen, with how much time I have in these flight simulators, I understand what it was a good landing and a bad landing. And you guys know me, I'm very, very critical of myself in my landings. I will flat out call a shitty landing if I had a shitty landing. I have no problems with that. But yeah, the landing rate calculator and stuff like that, that's only for chat. I could care less about what my landing rates are. That is 100% a chat feature and a chat feature only. I personally do not care. Seatbelt signs are off. Fuel pumps are off. We'll go Cappy Pers. We'll go crew supply. Very good. We'll go to GSX. We're going to request deboarding. Jet bridge is attaching. We'll jump outside. Let me reset this camera view. We'll get a nice little camera view going. We'll bring this in like so. Very good. Put you on there. Good. Close you. Jump down here. And there we have it, friends. No, I hit the wrong button. I am very silly. No more hitting the wrong button, please. There we go, chat. Very nice. Very nice flight in our Edelweiss A340-300. It's Phoenix? No, this is iniBuilds. iniBuilds A340. A340. So, Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a negative 139,104G. See what I mean about these landing rates? Now, the only thing that is identical is Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a 104 on the G. G's gave us a 104 on the G. Sim Toolkit Pro is saying negative 129, which I don't believe either. I think that's far too soft. I would say it's probably a number in between these two. Is probably the more accurate number. But this is what I'm saying about these landing rate things, is every single landing rate that you use is using some type of different parameter to gather how your landing was. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Anyways, end our flight there. Beautiful. Nice little 3-hour flight. We never do Edelweiss ops as well, so I'm happy to be able to get one in today for you guys here in the 340. Nice little flight down to Larnaca. Recommend flying into Mallorca. Has some beautiful approaches. Oh, we've been there plenty of time, Janky. Yes, beautiful place. The only bad landing I've ever seen, like a year, was the FedEx A300 into Burbank. That wasn't even that bad of a landing either, to be honest with you. Yes, it was firm. Yes, it was a lot more solid than most of our landings, but it wasn't even that bad. How come you're still on Windows 10? I just prefer Windows 10, man. I am a creature of habit. Everything works on my Windows 10. No need to upgrade. The stream PC is running Windows 11, but the game PC is still running Windows 10. Still running Windows 10. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I really do appreciate you guys. We're going to go up here. We're going to go GSX. We're going to... Oh, shit. Okay, I have to do it down here. That's right. Let me toggle menu. And let's go and reset position. That should kill all those guys. Perfect. Let's come down here. Let's go to our doors. Ground equipment. Doors. We want to close. We want to close. We want to close. All right. Close. Thank you. Get all those guys closed. Very good. And then what we'll do is we'll head upstairs here. And we'll go to ready for takeoff, confirm, very good. We'll set our flaps all the way down, very good. We'll disarm those, good. And all of our lights should be on for replay the way that we had it, which they are, very good. We shall disconnect from the VATSIM servers, good. We don't need this open anymore, good. All right, looking good, friends. Looking good. Exit on that. Don't need that. Got chat open here. Perfect. Very good. Support ends for Windows 10 on October 14th. Correct. It does. Yeah. It's honestly, man, I'm not even too concerned because I will have a new build in the near future. The very near future, I'm going to have a whole new computer. And that new computer will be running Windows 11. That was another reason behind it, Evan. I am planning an upgrade within the next month to 3 months. I will have a new upgrade for the PC, so no need in investing more money and time and effort and dealing with all the bullshits that come with Microsoft. And remember that I am running a 2-stream setup, so it's completely different the way Microsoft does all the audio shit, and I'm not an audio genius. I'm not like Les. Without Les, I'd be in trouble. Have you started stockpiling parts? No, not yet, man. I'm probably just going to do it all at once, Craig. There's a bundle right now, motherboard, CPU, and RAM as a bundle together, and then case, PSU, and some other thing was another bundle that I had. So yeah, upgrade. Nice. Very nice. All right. Predictive wind shear system on. Good. Park brake is released. Good. Let's hit the replay button. Very good. We will pause the replay and move this forward like so. And we'll watch it from right about here. Should be good. Resume. Let's jump outside. Let's have a little bit of a look-see down yonder. Let's see how she went. Actually, let's go on this side so you can see how bad the crab is on the airplane right now. That is us pointed onto the runway right there. So you can see how bad the crab is. Let's see the correction and what we did. You can see it's getting a little bit better as we get closer to the runway. The winds are starting to die down just a little bit. Flight model is so off on Microsoft. The flight model? I mean, I'm not a real pilot, man. I'm not here to debate flight models, what feels right, what feels wrong. I'm guaranteeing you this one was probably a my problem. Let's see how she went. Nice flare. There's the correction. I mean, yeah, I think all that was a slight overcorrection by me. Really, looking at it, I feel like that was a very slight overcorrection. We actually were on the right track. I think we were doing a pretty good job, but just some slight overcorrections. You'll see it here. I'll try and give us a view. Oh, well, we'll just have to deal with the speed brakes out. No work. But it actually wasn't too bad. The runway kind of comes up here a little bit too. You can see it's almost like a speed bump at the 1,000-footers. But I mean, as for like technique, bang on the 1,000-footers. I mean, I'm honestly going to take that all day. Minus a little bit of the overcorrection. I probably just wasn't lined up as well as I could have been. We were still a little bit left of center line, even on like short final right here. I feel like if we were just a little bit over more, it probably would have worked out a little bit better for us. And it wasn't too bad. There's into the flare, holding it. There's the correction, and then down and in. It's not bad. Not bad. Not our worst, by far not our best. But that is okay, chat. We'll take that all day long. Definitely something that I've learned 100% on this aircraft is don't need to input as much rudder. And I think that's actually more of like a Microsoft 2024 thing. Don't need to put too much rudder. I think really what was going on there is I was flying that like I was flying in 2020, where in 2020 you have to put an excessive amount of rudder because of the way that the wind acts on the aircraft. It's completely blown way out of proportion. So what was the crosswind? It was 90 degrees at 13 knots. 13 knots, 90 degrees. Where and what aircraft? Oh, sorry, you're talking to Evan. My bad. Leadfoot. Yeah, exactly, Nadya. Exactly. Anyways, mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for being here. I truly, truly do appreciate you guys, man. Without you guys here, this just isn't possible. I say it every stream, but I truly, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around, and for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all so much for your continued support. Massive shout out to Nadya, GMC, and everybody else with the subs and gifted members and donations today. Thank you all so much for the support. I truly, truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot support the stream using a monetary value, but supports the streams through smashing down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling us on VATSIM, I'd like to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support of this channel. It does not go unnoticed. This one is wrapping up the streaming week for me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the pre-release content here on the iniBuilds A340. Hopefully I have made your decision a little bit easier, whether you plan on purchasing this aircraft or whether you plan on skipping this aircraft. But hopefully I've made your decision a little bit easier, and either you love it or you're kind of on the fence about it. You want to wait, you want to see more content. That is completely understandable as well. Next live stream from me is going to be Wednesday afternoon, ! Schedule in chat if you're unfamiliar with the schedule. Wednesday afternoon, and we're going to be in the Phoenix A320 or Phoenix A321. I think I want to be in the 321. I think I want to get some 321 ops in this week. And then we'll do the 320 Wednesday night down in Australia. That will be the plan. All right, cool. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Have yourselves a great rest of the weekend. Have a great start to your week. And before you know it, we'll be live on Wednesday with some more Airbus content for you. Happy landings, my friends. See